And that's how we're starting it. It's all the shit's fault. We're live. Yep. All of it. Welcome. Hello, Ed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guess. Is it really me? Well, take notes. Yeah. What? Hold that thought. Yep. All right. Yeah. Well, luckily I took notes. Yeah, yeah. Yes. So last time, we ended, well, I guess we started after slaying some zombies in Sky Peak. Sure thing. Oh, my bad. My bad. Thanks, Joel.
Oh, hello,
Well,
Joel.
so they didn't hear
James said thanks, and Joel didn't hear it.
Don't tell him.
Hold please. Hold please. I think I do. Neural tech? No. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Oh, wait, it's this one. Nope, not that one. Oh, he's a special boar. Okay, hold on. Okay, you should hear him now. Joel, can we get some confirmation? Or I can listen to the stream too.
I guess if he could only hear you before we have to speak so he knows.
Yeah.
I can hear Bill in the stream, so I think we're okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Hooray!
Should be good.
Haha,
Okay, well,
thanks, Joel.
Fuck all that. Hopefully it comes out in the recording. So if you want that special cut piece of content, go back to the VOD.
Back to the shadows.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans. My only DMs.
None of us are wearing pants. All right.
I'd like to slide into our DM.
I was already not wearing them.
Oh my god, okay.
All right. Anyway.
Okay, kids. Rossaroni, please recap for me.
Yes, sir. So we were in Sky Peak. Zombies around. We killed some of them, and then basically shit hit the fan. We started. There's no more mist. The mist is gone. There was some poison mist around, but that's gone. Pretty much, we start hearing noises, some like stomping on the ground and some flaps in the air, and we see all these undead beings flying and running around.
Right.
Yeah, we're in like the necromancer area of Sky Peak. So pretty much they start chasing after us, smashing rooftops, built balconies. We see stone gargoyles swoop down. Yeah, coming there's some like goo coming through the sewer. Pretty nasty. So yada yada yada. The important stuff is we're getting chased down, and the zombies are coming through a 2-person wide hole that River and Vulcan created, or Samoville and Vulcan created. Right?
Yeah, you
Something
guys
like that.
busted through a home, somebody's home, to try and escape the main streets.
That's what I thought when I heard it.
Yeah, and disturbed a local family taking refuge there. And
They
the
did, they
zombies
definitely did.
pour through. They're super alive. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
There were screams. They're fine.
It's only after hours.
Yeah, they have IFF transponders. I know exactly who's a part member of the city or not.
And River planted a bean in some soil. And
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh.
Which
Yeah.
one of you guys blame me for the? I think Tyler's meme of the beans.
yeah, and some pink toads spawned out from the bean sprout, but we didn't see that. They just
Really?
kind of were
You just
behind
saw their
us.
explosions from a distance.
Yeah. So yeah, they keep chasing us. We keep running down this alley, and 6 gargoyles in the sky. Yeah, we see the pink glitter bomb explosions behind us. Samoville opens a can of spiders. And
Also forgot about that. Made that up too.
yep, small spiders came out, and a giant hand of fingers came out. And it's like crawling around the street.
Why did I have this?
What
This is for?
I don't know.
What service does this serve the city?
Yeah, has like rings on its hand, just like. And so yeah, Wolf dropped fairy fire on it to make it catch more attention. Yada yada. So anyway, pretty much we end up. There's this big old hole going down, and there's like a perfect building in the middle that looks like untouched. It looks like it doesn't belong there. And pretty much we go down there. It's like a quarry for mining minerals.
Mm-hmm.
And so it seems as though the gargoyles. Well, yeah, the zombies stop as we approach, and the gargoyles stop. It seems as though we're being led here. Anyway, there's a big old door, and we open the door, and Samoville punched through the door. So it seems like a lab. Like there's a desk. There's like it's like clean everywhere. It's like, what the heck is this place? So we go to the left because we hear a ungodly noise from the right, and so we
It was
come
just voices.
Yeah, it's fine. We come to a room, and it looks like there are interrogation rooms around. And we look in one of the rooms, and a couple of us recognize Umlau, who was in our campaign not too long ago. And he's swinging back and forth in chains, staring up at the ceiling. He's talking to some guys. I forget. And oh yeah, it's freaking what's his name?
What is his name?
Oh. So Trixie sees him and recognizes the guy as Shay Volstek.
Jade Volstek's correct.
Yes. The Dragonborn rogue. Yeah.
Dragonborn Rogue, previous mission giver that sent you guys to an ill-fated mission in Hinterwood.
Right. And yada yada. My character learns of Prince Oswin, the Dragonheart, the king's son, and pretty much that's everyone here is Dragonborn, and they are like doing this for that guy.
Mhm.
Because they see themselves as the first hybrids, the first creatures to roam the earth, and they're extracting blood from people because everyone has like traces of Dragonborn blood, if I'm not mistaken.
Close. They are expecting. So the room you guys enter is a research lab of sorts with various body parts and things that they're experimenting on, and they all seem to be either reptilian or draconic in nature.
Right. Right. So there's a plinth with a white dragonborn in green robes at the front, and it is Cronash.
Correct.
And he's weaving a sigil over a webbed wing.
Mm-hmm.
That's needed. Yeah, what you said. That's what I have. They're studying the bestial, reptilian, draconic body parts to get their blood. And he makes a sigil. Flash of confusion. Samaville. Or no, Cronash seals up the sigil. Okay. Pretty much, Cronash doesn't see himself as our enemy, and we come to a common ground at wanting to come together to protect the people, basically. So the real reason they're doing this is that Prince Oswin, the Prince of the Dragonborn, is cursed with draconic blood, and our King of Odasses does not have draconic blood, and they're researching the draconic blood for the king.
Correct.
And so the world is he says the world is infected, and the natural order by the byproduct of Melora herself is to take back the world. I have the notes on those hybrids. I can read those off. The 3 types of hybrids.
That's okay for now.
Yeah.
Where did we end off? What big thing happened at the end?
All I wrote is that the room rumbles and shakes, dust shakes from the ceiling, and dust and bottles displaced from the shelves.
I got shit in your beard, Josh.
It's dust.
It is what it is.
And there it shall
You
stay.
leave it for later. That's what a beard's for.
Awesome. Thank you, Ross. Go ahead and give yourself inspiration.
Thank you.
And if you already have it, pass it on to somebody else.
I already have it, so Ed, have
Double
some
it and pass it to the
inspiration.
next person.
Don't double it, but definitely pass it to another person.
Yep.
Sorry, who do you give it to?
Oh, Ed.
There you go.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Of course.
Welcome.
What a welcome gift.
There you go.
Before even meeting me.
Yeah,
You might not like his character. Who knows?
Oh, no.
All right. Very good. Does anybody have any other details to add? I know there was a lot of conversation in between there as well. Generally describe the feeling you guys had coming here and what you left that session feeling like, just in like a sentence or two. Is everything as it seems? Are you guys feeling validated? Are you guys like, we did it? Or do you guys have more questions than answers? Tell me.
This is some bullshit.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of questions. Like, we came here on some principle that there's going to be some threat, and now we're like, well, where's the threat? Something else is going on.
It was one of those.
Correct.
We agree. Why are we arguing? I don't know.
Yeah. River came in hot on Shade Volstek, like, I'm gonna kill you. And he's like, well, I'm for the people. He's like, so am I.
Well, fine.
Shit.
I think the fact is that Umlau was being interrogated and locked up is what
Yeah.
caused all the animosity to begin with. But also, Umlau did say that they're experimenting with Doomwakers or something, right?
Mhm.
So that is yet to be seen. But if he has a secret that is, oh, it's so important that he can't go let out, then that's also putting some type of doubt on what the truth actually is.
Indeed. And so we begin.
And then explosions.
And then explosions. But there's a more pressing matter. There's an explosion in the middle of the city. The room quells, and where once there was like a general murmur of activity and conversation, think like a sci-fi bridge on a ship. Like there's just people bustling around, talking to each other, passing notes, generally ignoring your conversation, despite its importance, despite Kronash's important work being interrupted. Once this explosion goes off that shakes the entire room, everyone stops what they're doing. There's a brief silence with the exception of, sorry, this music's a little loud for me. Let me just turn it down a little bit. If I can't even hear my own fucking loud ass voice, then it must be loud. So, whoops, my bad. A Freance goes to the room. Everyone looks around uncertainly to each other, to Kronash. Kronash looks uncertain. This is not a regular occurrence here in Skypeak. A beat passes, and people burst into motion. You hear the murmur of voices, like raised or otherwise. You see bursts of of magic going off, where anyone with who's got a positive intelligence? I know Vulcan does. Who else does?
+1.
+1.
Wow.
+0.
I got a +2.
Okay,
Ooh,
if you
Marty
have
pants.
if you have more than a +0, you would recognize the sigils that they draw in the air as like sending spells and messaging spells. Like they're suddenly trying to reach out to other people in the city and gather intel on what's going on. You hear raised voices as they're barking commands, demanding updates and reports, that sort of thing. Whereas before the rumbling and explosions were just kind of intermittent, now they seem to have like a steady, like, boom, bang, like there's like some sort of like impact event that is happening to the city, and it's unclear as to what it is. What would you guys like to do?
I guess I'm
Like
watching.
Kronesh looks at you, like in general, like looks at the gathered party, almost like accusatory, like, you know, what did you do? Like is the like like you don't need a high passive insight to tell that he's blaming you for what's going on, or he thinks you're the reason for what's going on.
You're the one that set the down on us. It's probably their doing.
He scowls at you. With your passive insight, you get the impression he's like about to talk down to you, like he thinks the notion is stupid. He says, "I am the most powerful wizard on Skypeak, and even I couldn't shake the entire foundation of the city. What did you do?"
Well, we were feeling tremors on our way here. We thought it was something to do with being chased. Maybe we were wrong?
Inclement weather can shake the chains. We are a floating city, after all. Any sort of natural event could make the city shake.
Well, we better find out then what's happening. And I'm looking around at the people around us.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Well, I'm looking to get like, do I
The
hear?
network of communications.
Yeah, they're like sending spells, right? Do they like say anything?
Roll a perception
that,
check.
Yeah.
Let me close my window real quick. I'll be right back.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, it's encrypted. You need to.
They're on VPN.
Oh, what happened?
What was that? I heard a lot of laughter.
I saw like a black dice. I'm like, whoa.
It should be orange.
With a 15, you pick up little bits and pieces. Like, it seems like they're prepared for some sort of effort. There's some sort of military training involved here, where they are, like, certain people are responding to different sectors of the city, different colleges. For background for Ed, this city is a mageocracy, and the entire city is split by its schools of magic The one you find yourselves in currently is the necromantic school, and the rest of the city is currently, well, being a bunch of mages, is well within reach. You hear catches of something hit the city. You catch someone saying the city is burning. You catch like a snippet of someone saying wings. But you're getting like conflicting information. Like eyewitness reports can't exactly pin down what is happening. And eventually the chaos just kind of drowns out into general noise. You don't pick up much more.
I'll say, like, it sounds like there's activity above.
Are there? Oh, sorry. This is still in Cronish's areas. We hear just random people talking.
So, in the lab that you're in, like this marble white room, this place is filled with people. You aren't just alone in a room with Kronash
I
and
got that.
Volsec. Okay. What was the question then? Sorry, I misunderstood.
So just the random people in the room that are saying this stuff.
Yes, it's the general chatter of like essentially a deck crew.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in like a full hall, aren't we?
Is there a
essentially.
big old window to look out of? I assume.
No, you are underground.
Okay.
So I'll reset the scene. You entered a quarry, right? You walked your way down, and there in the middle is like this like a obsidian-looking building, or like a slate-colored building. If I recall correctly, River was able to determine, or somebody was able to determine, that the building is made of lead.
Yes, I remember that. But I thought we went upstairs. Must be mistaken.
Where they
Incorrect.
send these-
Apologies. You took an elevator down.
Got it. Okay.
So the surface of the building was pretty low slung, maybe a story or two, but it clearly goes deeper into the city. And given that it's flying, you don't know how close the city being flying. You're not sure how close to a exterior crust you are or anything, but you presume you're pretty deep in there. Kronash glances up as though he's trying to listen for something or feel something, but kind of like you see like his hackles raise, and he's like, my people shall handle it. Now, if you have any other questions, now is the time, before I send you on your way. It seems I have more pressing matters.
Where is the shipment?
The shipment is on its way to Hwiltir, last I had heard. I presume you refer to the Ioun stones.
Yes. I wasn't sure if he told us that before or not.
He did not, if I recall, right?
Those what they were
As I-
for, yeah, but I don't know if we asked where they were.
As far as where they were en route to Hwiltir. According to Brandon, the shipment had been intercepted, but it doesn't look like Kronash knows that from the look on his face. He just seems like he says they're on their way to Hwiltir, and that was it.
Got it.
Deal done. Any other questions?
River's just like kind of more concerned now about all the noise and stuff, so he's like, he'll go up to like Cass or someone else in the group, and just say like, "Do you think we should investigate that?"
If you go up to Cass, he's like kind of like, he's focused. Like he's got like half his focus is on Kronash. The rest of it looks like it's sort of like elsewhere. Like he's trying to. Actually, go ahead and roll an insight check.
"17."
You get the feeling like he's trying to reach out for something through his magic, but you're not. Or well, actually, you would be. You're part cleric, right? You kind of get the impression he's like trying to get like a small amount of guidance. Like it's not like the guidance spell, but innately, you know through your magic that through Celestian that you just kind of get just like general leanings, right? It's more like a spidey sense than anything else. Like you just kind of get an inkling that something's wrong or something doesn't feel right. When you look at Koss, he's looking for that. You get the impression that he's like looking for something. He says, "I can't feel it. Can you?" When you turn your focus inward, you realize that something about this building, you can't feel the pull of your divine magic in any one which direction. It feels like something is interfering with your connection to your deity. You feel that?
Feel a bit naked.
Well, not as naked as you, godless.
Religious.
I'm holding the tomb of your god.
He's
And you
done. You
gave it
shake
to
it. You hear him go, kunk, 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 kunk.
I'll test a druid spell to see if
He's
that
rattling
works.
around in here. What was that?
I'm gonna test like a druid spell to see if that works. So I'll
Sure.
test like create bonfire. I just like point to an empty corner of the room and just.
There are several dragonborn suddenly alarmed by a bonfire springing up in the corner of the room.
Communications increase.
As you thorn whip it out.
Yeah.
As quickly as it appears, it disappears as I cease concentrating on it.
Yeah. You're not exactly sure what the rules of this negation are, but there's something going on. You're just not entirely sure what it is. You could roll an Arcana check if you like.
Oh, that's okay. As long as druid stuff is working, I'm okay for now.
Spoken like someone with an intelligence dump stat.
Yeah. It's not quite my dump, but it's River doesn't really have a dump.
We don't talk about dumps.
We don't talk about that.
We only talk about
that is spoken like someone who's got no proficiency in Arcana and is not fussed one way or another to what the answer is.
Well, I'll leave that for somebody else to worry about.
That's 100% what Koss would say.
But River's just kind of like is gonna pause it to the group. I'm like, I think we should. There might be more to that explosion. I know we're dealing with something else, but I fear for the safety of the city and its denizens.
Gornesh nods his head. On that we can agree. Well, if there's nothing else, I should. And you can you pause as you can feel the temperature of the room rising.
I know I had that bonfire earlier, but nothing else is on fire in here, is it?
As far as passive perceptions go, Trixie is the first to clock it, followed up by I think it's someone else has like a 19 or some shit. I know.
Would be
What was that?
me.
Is it
Yeah.
It's me. Wait, what
But you have
passive
a.
what?
I mean, you've got advantage on perception, but I think your passive is 16 along with Koss's and everybody else.
My
couple
passive
others.
perception is 21.
I'm sorry. My mistake.
Meow.
Bud clocks it first, who's been strangely silent over the past several hours.
He's uncomfortable with all
I've
his
just been
fur.
cleaning. I've been cleaning this whole time.
It's so warm.
In the corner.
I said silent. Silent.
Oh, okay, I get it.
I'm a cat man.
I'm a cat pal.
I'm a cat man.
Skibidabadoo-doo.
Skibbity.
That's what it sounds like when you hug a freaking hairball.
So Bud is the first to clock it then. God damn it. Fucking. There it is. Well, just wait. And wait, you shall. It is slowed down. But you see in the corner of the room, in this room that was once a cavern that has been adapted into a lab and marble been placed into the walls, you see the drip of stone as something in the corner of the cavern has gone molten. And
Whoa.
you just see
This is
you
vile,
see
I'm sorry.
sheets of marble just coming off of the wall, and it's very clear that like something is melting into the center of this room. Oh, I didn't like that.
Not good.
That was juicy.
Oh no.
Very juicy.
The wind
River
up,
readies
too.
his bow and just kind of backs up a little bit away from the molten core. going on here?
Molten core.
Molten core, ooh-wee. He speaks of the ancient texts.
I have no memory of things.
And I'll shout out, so if there's any like civilian or like research, I don't know if anyone's like a civilian or researcher here, but I'm like, you should probably get away from that side of the room.
Just to put it in perspective as well, you're looking at like what starts out like as the corner is very quickly growing. It's like blooming into like a 30-foot radius circle. Like the whole corner of this place is melting apart. It is not just like some person burrowing through here. Something big is melting the rock and stone.
I think we should leave.
Yeah, I think we should get out of here, guys.
Time to go.
It's about that time, gentlemen.
Arna starts screaming orders, and people
Just
start
screaming.
he starts giving orders for evacuation. You see people start like popping out of the room, like they are leaving, teleporting away. Those who there like maybe a quarter of the room who either aren't capable of that sort of magic or don't have it prepared today, but are fleeing for the exits. There's like a
I
scrum at
feel
the
for
door.
them. I feel for people who did not prepare the right spells.
Listen, it's how magic works here. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. If you didn't think D&D was real in this world, well, believe it. What do you guys do?
How close is it to breaking through? Can we
So
determine?
I would say the size of this room is like, several hundred feet wide. But go ahead and roll a nature check. Or survival. Your choice.
Okay, let's see. It's either +1 or a +2. Hey, 15's not bad.
All right, with a 15 and a 19, survival we'll start with. Or, well, no, let's start with nature. Your time, River, in the Underdark has gotten you somewhat familiar with stone, and with a pang, your thought of the Underdark reminds you of She, briefly, before you think of what would it take for something to melt through stone. And you look at the rate at which this bloom is going and how it's turning the rock molten. There is not much time, and we get Brandon back.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
God,
Brandon.
number 4.
Oh man.
oh. Hello.
Well, I'll just DM all of you then. Come at me, bro. Brandon, are you able to speak?
I can speak this week.
I can
He's here.
speak this week. Well, that'll be good because
Umlau's around.
I didn't really feel like role-playing Umlau and Trixie together as myself. So that'll work out really well. Okay, so for you,
Pull up
River,
both character sheets. Jesus Christ.
yes, bring them up. It may or may not come up. Who knows?
Also,
River-
in the middle of a Baldur's Gate fight, so.
Well, you can put that on hold.
Yeah.
Quick save. That'll be there for you later.
Damn
So for you,
Yankee.
River, there's got to be something beyond hot. Like lava doesn't melt stone like this. Like it turns it
Real
molten.
hot.
Something really hot is melting through this. Samville, even with a 15, you're like, we do not have much time before this thing breaks through. I will say with your survival, the trajectory angle, it's more like it's not going to like flood the room. It's going to go straight down and through the corner of the room, but open up a pocket into this place, you surmise.
It's a Balrog.
Oh,
Did you say?
The Bridget Khazad-dûm!
This hole is beyond any of you. Run!
God.
Is there anything anyone wants to do immediately?
Run!
The earth.
Do you guys run for the elevator?
Yeah.
Is the elevator the
Yeah.
only way out?
That was the only way you came in.
Does
So
it look like
the
that?
only way out right now.
Yeah. Does it look like the elevator is heating up as well, like in the blast?
night.
Whatever?
So it looks like you would assume, given the size of this room and where the point of entry is, that the elevator is unaffected currently that you know of, but there's a big crowd rushing in that direction.
We won't make it. We're not all gonna fit inside.
As he says this, there's a single streak, a single beam that seems to be like, like razor fine, that seems to like puncture through the rock and into the floor. The temperature in the room increases by like 30 degrees Fahrenheit, like instantly hot. And as you I'm a firing my laser.
Whoop.
As you watch, the beam cycles colors. It goes from a deep molten red to a bright blue, and then those two colors seem to commingle into a purple flame, and back. Like it seems to be cycling through different elements. And as it does so, you feel the temperature increase and drop rapidly every time it does. The only time it seems to level out is when the color becomes purple. And that single little thread-like beam is now widening as the hole in the ceiling increases.
I don't have a
Oh,
thing.
okay, goddamn.
Anyone have anything for this? I'm a simple monk, barbarian fighter.
I can also shoot lasers. That's all I can do in this instance.
So So Umlau and Trixie are here.
Yes.
Okay.
Umlau, you are cuffed to Trixie, as though Trixie were afraid that you would escape when she's not looking. She has handcuffed you to her, you to you. This is confusing.
Yeah. You what you hear in this mine is you guys are all distracted by everything else that's going on. You just hear the mufflings of a couple arguing, and you're just like, "Well, mate, I told you I was gonna come back, man. I didn't die." She's like, "You didn't fucking come back, and we have a child," and it's just that back and forth for a little while, and then they kind of turn and look at you guys, and Trixie's like, "What?"
Ripper's like, might be a good time to pause. As there's like a giant laser coming.
He's like, "Oh, all right then. Good. Yes. I think this is your realm, dear." "Oh, mate, I don't like doing any of this stuff, mate. That's all these guys. They like doing all the scary stuff. Especially the kitty guy over there, mate. He's the guy." Are we trying to disarm this? Or it's just it's a giant laser?
I think everyone is just sort of shocked into silence. I don't know what if
Yeah, I'm like,
anything,
is
or to
it
see what
giant-
happens.
Well, I think Ripper's gonna be like, we should cover the exit for the other people. Like we can fight.
Is
Hopefully,
Grenache
whatever this is.
still around, or has he gone off and?
He blipped.
No,
okay.
he's still here. He's
Okay,
still here.
good.
Other people have been blipping, but
Are there any
he is
other
here.
exits? Not everyone's gonna fit on the elevator.
And you just hear as he's like he's got something of a concerned look, almost like he can't believe what's happening. He says,
I guess
"This
I feel
build
like
that-
he recognizes what is happening, or
roll an insight check." I'll allow one person to assist, but no more.
I'll do it.
Oh,
Oh, unless you're. Go ahead.
I don't assist.
With a 16, you seem to have caught him in a moment of unguarded shock. Like the revelation has he's forgotten to leave his guard up. You get the impression that he does recognize this in some way.
I'll
Password change to Foundry? Yes. No.
No,
Nope.
but it
It
does
just
need you to
reset
redo
though.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Um,
just say, you know what this is?
I need Bud, Umlau,
Yeah, you do.
and Wilkin to roll a history check for me.
History.
Just had it.
I guess cost too, but let's wait and see.
Oh god,
What
I
is
forgot
history?
how much I love Umlau's character sheet. Jesus, his history? I'm gonna have to roll it on here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nope, that would be a 10.
Bud.
Oh my guys.
We last week I had to flush the database and start over because I knocked myself out of the system. So your dice are different.
I was gonna
need to
say, I was like, okay.
Yeah,
All
when
good.
when I upgraded my computer, I lost my database.
Oh no.
It had all my passwords in it. So
Oh,
I
bummer.
I got locked out of the game master password, so I had to redo it.
That's all good, man.
And the worst consequence, well, I know it's all good because the worst consequence for you guys is you have to re-customize your dice.
The worst.
The worst.
How dare you?
It only took me
I don't
hours.
even Hoping it logs me in here.
It should.
Like a DB guy.
Only Bud recognizes
Hands.
this. Well, I'll hang on. Where's Costa's sheet?
I was gonna say, maybe not.
If it's player knowledge, then don't say it.
Okay.
If it's what you're thinking, you're probably right.
Okay.
Don't say it.
Vagueness.
My rolls aren't going through, or they're very delayed. Do it here, or I won't. What's happening? Why can't I roll? I'll refresh. Bud. In the
Quick
meantime,
database.
yeah, gotta flush it all, guys. Sorry. Bud, you catch this glimpse of purple flame, and you suddenly recollect a time in the southwestern regions of Odasses, where you were flying over a desert, where you saw a comet flying across the sky just before the destruction of a major city that had a very similar color. And at that time, you noticed the heat burn away the clouds in the sky by sheer proximity, and this gives you some familiar notions, I'll say.
Okay.
Do you, Josh, remember?
Sorry, I'm like, everything's frozen on my screen for some reason. Like, I can't click out of any of this shit. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm trying to like log in, but it's like, nope.
Oh, really? Oh, maybe that's why.
And it's maybe it's me.
I know the first time I did it last week, I had to reload the page a few times.
Let me
And kind of
reload
each
my
time
page
I
real
did,
quick.
more features came back, which was weird. But
Sorry, Matt. I was distracted trying to fix the screen from being frozen. Could you say a little bit of that again, please? Streaking across the sky.
Naked.
You recall a time you were streaking across the sky naked. No, you recall a time in flying in the Sky Dancer. You were in the Sky Dancer flying over the deserts, the drifting sands of Nadir, and seeing a purple comet flying across the sky, the night sky, burning
Yes.
clouds away in its proximity. You would later discover that Vryland was destroyed after this
Correct.
comet flew across the sky. This coloration and heat reminds you of that.
Mm.
Shit's bad.
Shit's bad.
Do you voice your concerns?
Who-
Or do you keep it to yourself?
From last session, because I wasn't able to listen to the whole 3 hours, how much interaction have I had with Umlau?
Very little.
Did we
Not
do all
enough.
this and then saw him
No.
at the end and be just
Did you have
like,
to be dragged out of the room?
There was a standoff between Shade Volstek, the guy who sent you to Hiltir, Hinterwood the first time.
okay,
You, Bud, you recall him. He was interrogating Umlau. A bit of a standoff in the room as to who was trustworthy and who was not. So there wasn't much time to speak with Umlau before being directed straight here.
gotcha. Well, first I'll say this to Koss. Without saying this too loud so I don't panic everybody around.
We're fucked.
Koss, this is the same feeling as what struck Ryland. I fear this island is next. Do you remember the comet over the dunes?
You see, well, not recognition in his face. He's always masked or helmeted up, but like you see his head turned toward you, just a fraction. And you've served with him long enough to know his little nuances, not having his facial recognition to like really key you off on what he's thinking. But you sense alarm, essentially. So what? And as you say this, what Koss would do is you just see like his skeletal wings just slowly crack out of his back. The stars shrieking between them. He says, "We need to leave now." That's not his accent. "We need to leave now."
Boys, time to leave. Same thing
Where?
that happened to Ryland. It's happening now.
Where are we gonna go? The elevator's full.
Kronash looks to you all, and says, like you can see him, River. That brief moment of recollection of doubt you saw in him and recognition that he had on what this is now steeled over into very clear action. This is now the guild champion of the Wizards Guild. He's stepping into his role again, and he says, "I can get you all to the surface, but I fear if I do this, my people shall die." And
I say, what is
and
it? Can we
adjust-
fight it?
and he gestures to his people scrambling for an elevator.
If we do not fight it, everyone dies.
Fear that you can't. It hungers for magic. That's why it's here. Though I don't know why it's here.
What is the most powerful source of magic in this city?
See, I look directly at Koss.
All of you to think that it would be Koss. It's not.
The stuff he has.
Yes, but also no.
He's got a lot of shit.
Koss, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Damn it. Did you do it, Koss? Did you do it?
You touch me again, I'll break your old ass hands, Dumbledore. When you sorry, I got distracted. Axio bomb. Who asked Kronash what the most powerful magical source was? Was that you, Bud?
It was, yeah.
Roll a persuasion check.
I'm gonna have to do it just in D&D Beyond because it will not let me
Yeah, that's
back
fine.
into Foundry.
Yeah, Foundry seems to be like locked up for some reason. so-
Okay, it's not just me. Okay, it's all right. I've
I'm
been trying to get back in, but it's not
refresh
letting me.
this. Sorry, one more time. What's your check?
Persuasion check.
Persuasion, you got it. It's gonna be a 10. Actually, I have inspiration. I'm gonna do it again.
Boom. There it is.
16.
Perfect. You see a flicker across his eyes as though he is reluctant to pass this information on. He says, there are a great number of artifacts here in the city. Not to mention a great magical source at its core that's holding the city aloft.
And hearing that,
That's all he
just
says.
like looking at the angle and doing of the laser coming through, and it's just like, is the angle of the core thing? Would it happen to be?
Roll a
along-
calculus and trigonometry check for me.
Simple geometry.
That's
Simple geometry, and just the
roll,
laser
right?
sparkles throughout the room and everyone dies.
As I would argue, as someone who uses a lot of lasers and is good at archery and like and things like this, would I be able to like have some advantage in this by calculating the angle of this?
I would allow a
laser?
skill check of intelligence base,
Okay,
but I'll give you advantage.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Very kind.
Yes, well, I am the nice one.
Ah, religion.
If you'll ever roll.
Religion it is.
Now it's giving me a you have lost connection to the server.
Yeah, I just saw that as well. We just got
Oh,
a
me
timeout.
too.
Still here.
I just got that.
Still here.
Looks like I fucked it all up for everybody. Sorry, guys.
Not for me.
Well, we're doing theater of the mind anyway, but
Wait, not
Every-
insight, intelligence. There we go.
nobody refresh their page. Just let me we'll just reboot the server and
Spam it.
we'll start over. But yeah, please don't spam it. please
Spam
don't do that.
Floor it!
I'm trying to just roll it in
It's only 19 years old.
Just your big toe.
Your big toe. How do I turn my Roll20 Beyond 20 thing off?
Just go to the lower left of your D&D Beyond page and roll the d20 manually from there.
Yeah, I'll just
Or you can some other stuff.
roll. Oh baby,
What'd you get?
Whoa.
I got
What?
a 20,
Oh, fuck.
a natural 20.
Oh, natural 20.
A natural 20. So, recalling where you were previously and how you ran from the middle of the city to the outer edge, you're not entirely sure what if the source of the entire city floating were on this side, maybe, but it's taking a weird angle coming all the way. Like you're on the outer edge of one of the districts here. So for it to kind of burrow and center in on this location, you're not sure why that would be. But mathematically, and for lasers, you reckon it is burrowing, but you're not entirely sure if there's like a magical core or center at this building. It's really just looking like it's trying to burrow for entry more than for one particular thing per se.
With a nat 20, would I know how long we have until it gets to us?
Mere seconds.
Okay.
You are now at the crux of this. Waze is asking me if I need directions to a shelter. Thank you, Waze. I'm good actually, but this server's pissing me off. It's now time to decide. Will you take Kronash on his offer to teleport you out at the cost of his lab assistance, or would you like to try and find another way?
I think you should save his magic.
Yeah.
River's willing to be selfless.
We're just trying to get in here and not blow up the whole area right away. That makes sense to just let it come in and fight it, right?
I mean,
Up to
we should fight it.
I think we can at least buy some time for everyone.
Harry, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
And I'll
Oh,
cast
Foundry's back.
Bless, on
Is it?
Wolf will cock his crossbow and be like, I'm right there with you.
Before
This
you
is
log
what I
in,
joined up for.
everyone take a breath. Don't flood the server all at once. Give it a sec.
Gotcha.
I'll give
I,
this.
I just rebooted it.
Mash.
I'm
That's
gonna
me.
test to see
Smash
if
the
Bless
mash.
works on Cass, Samaville, and Scud.
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Bless.
Okay. Keep track of those targets for me, if you please.
I am blessed.
So you get a 1d4 extra to saving throws, ability and attack rolls.
All right. So you guys are choosing to stand and fight this creature? Is that what I'm hearing?
Or at least buy time.
Letting
No,
Kronash
no,
escape
obviously,
with the others so we
yeah.
can fight.
Trixie,
By time.
Trixie's telling Umlau, she's like, no, you can't fucking leave. These are your friends. You're gonna fucking fight with them. Mate, I jumped off a fucking boat to leave them. They're crazy, mate. I don't want to keep fighting monsters. Well, I'm staying. You're staying. I fucking hate it here, mate. I just want to go back to my desert.
I love that you're here. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry I've had to savage your ideas for my own gain, but
No, you're completely fine. I got a free night from studying, and I can hop on. So
all right.
Yes.
Okay, well, Kronesh looks to you and he says, hang on, what does he say? Give me a second.
Pee pee poo poo.
He says, pee pee poo poo, stinky. So profound.
Tinky poopy.
Game is paused.
What do you think on that?
Do you want the nanners? You got the nanners.
I feel like things are frozen for some people again. Anyway.
Game is paused.
Yeah, pause.
Well, game is paused, but also the little circle isn't moving, so it tells me that probably something is wrong. Regardless, we'll do this in the mind. Okay, Kronesh looks to you a little dubiously, but gives you a nod. He says, "Buy as much time as you can. I will remove everyone from the vicinity."
Make sure to evacuate the city as well.
He says that is yet to be seen, and he starts moving toward the elevator. As he does, you see. To re-describe him, he has this open robe with like this wiry mesh that runs over his arms. He's like jacked, right? As he starts walking toward the elevator, you see all of the wires on his arms light up, and he kind of like it. You see his entire being like suffused with magic, and he like starts levitating off the ground. He starts floating in the direction of the elevator. Okay, so what would you guys like to do to prepare? You guys have maybe one round of something before it all kicks off.
Oh, casted Bless.
Who'd you give that to again? It was.
Scud, Koss, and
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
God, I got so many fucking spells to look through. I need to stop being a fucking spellcaster.
it is certainly easier to be a stat stick and hit things with it.
Embrace.
Did we take a long rest after everything that's happened, or no? Am I still down spell slots for Trixie?
Yeah, we haven't.
No rest.
You are down
Cool.
spell slots, yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Not in a good way.
No, that's fine.
I think Umlau's had a long rest. At least I hope so.
Umlau's good. Umlau's good.
I would say that Umlau has
I think he looks like he cast like a third level spell somewhere.
roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
For Umlau?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And then a D4.
Constitution save and a D4? Okay.
Yes, please.
Let's see. Go back.
While he's doing that, anybody else want to do anything?
I'm passing around my my doink. If anyone wants to partake of my Nathlon smoking weed.
Umlau raises his hand and Trixie jerks him away. Put your hand down. You don't deserve any of that.
But a laugh. I'll take a hit.
Umlau's really sad.
Us just shakes his head. He says, "My body's a temple."
I'm
Umlau
good.
slightly smiles at that.
A temple that turns dicks into suck dicks.
I don't want to hear it. You're sucking the cock of the nameless one.
Thought I rolled it. I thought I rolled a save.
As he's saying that, Koss will position himself in the front of the group, closest to the beam of energy.
River's
Oh,
gonna
here we
go
go. Here,
further
Mike.
back, but aiming, and we'll prepare an action for a guiding bolt for whatever comes through.
If there are any tables, I'll flip one over and
Sorry.
set up
I
a
got
cat high wall.
14. So I got a 14 and a 1 on 1 on the D4 and a 14 on the save. I kept rolling regular constitutions.
Oh, I see. Okay. So I will say then that Umlau has 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay.
For
So
you,
he's
Umlau,
got
you've been kept up over a 24-hour period during interrogation. They weren't like torturing you or anything, but like definitely like you've been held in an interrogation room without your lawyer, and they're just like making you sweat and such, and But regardless of how you handled it, or how well or how bad you handled it, it's just been a long time awake. So you are somewhat exhausted.
Got it. How do
Unless
I
you're immune to
add
that sort of thing. I don't know.
I don't think I'm immune to exhaustion. I'm just trying to figure out how do I add it. Oh, is that
Probably under conditions.
I think, yeah, it's under conditions.
there we go. Okay, cool. Yes. Cool. Thank you.
All right. Anybody else? Very well. Well, I didn't plan for this, so here we go.
Couldn't
And
think you'd stay.
I don't even get to present a battle map to you. So here we go. Weird. I can load other maps and it's paused on your screen.
Like Umlau's roll just
now.
came through too.
Yeah, it did. But I'm looking at the stream and it's like that pause indicator is still on. But it's not
It's
on
not
my
for me.
screen.
It's off
it
for
turned
me
off.
now.
Off for me.
There might just be a delay.
Possibly.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks like you all loaded in too, so it was probably just the
Rolls are
login
working.
stuff that's coming through. Okay.
Let me test something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll. Okay.
Ooh, wasted.
Whoa.
Waste.
Leopard print. That's cool.
But it just doesn't back up for reason. Whoa. It's good shit, isn't it?
That's good shit.
I don't want any. The bees don't really like smoke.
That's a good answer.
Trixie
Ah,
does
yeah.
take a hit though.
She
Doesn't
denies
give any to
Umlau a
Umlau.
hit, and then-
Yeah, denies Umlau a hit. She said he doesn't deserve it for running away.
I like your style, ma'am.
Ma'am.
She looks at you, then looks at Umlau, and she's just like, "We have a great sense of disgust towards this man right here. Except I also love him, so it's a very, very weird moment. But yes, thank you, Kitty guy."
Hang on, I just knocked up on my whiskey. Throw it back.
Slop.
And then
Really
Umlau
sad.
kind of looks up at you like behind her, a little ashamed.
We're about to die.
We who are about to die.
It is your new character, this monster that's gonna kill us.
You know, maybe.
Yeah, he's gonna crawl out of his ass.
It's how they get us all. Do you want to be a monster? Now do you want to play with us?
The best way to introduce Ed is with a new party.
There you go.
I know.
I was
I
a
will be
giant
the
dwarf
distributor
once.
of the
It
dead.
may yet come to that because I didn't plan for you guys to be so stupid.
Really?
I think
Yeah,
you would know
oh,
us better by
really?
now.
Thought too highly
I
of
didn't think you
us.
guys were gonna be the fucking heroes. I just thought you would like, mind your fucking business. Get the hell out of here.
When in any of this campaign have we ever minded our own fucking business?
You
That's
minded
true.
your own business. And you got the fuck out.
Umlaut did. That's right. Umlaut did. As a
I thought
party.
after I killed 4 of you the
Bonus
last
round.
time, you guys would get the message.
Get the hint.
Welcome,
Make your
Dad.
characters.
God damn it.
Technically,
Well,
only
that's
one person died really from that. Everyone
Well,
else.
we didn't know that at the time. I didn't have any control over
No
that.
tokens with vision.
No vision.
Blinding.
Okay, well, you
Ooh.
just give me a second, okay?
Matt, I can't see.
How about you all just
Matt.
hold the fuck
Spam it.
I have dark vision.
Spam it.
Matt.
Yeah.
Spam it.
Is it?
I have dark vision. I have dark vision. I have dark vision.
My vision ranges up to 120 feet, so I can see that guy behind the rock over there.
I affect the darkness.
You can't hide from me, Kenneth.
Can you be database administrator? Matt, can you spin up an entire server for us? Matt, can you just be the DM? Matt, can you... Anyway. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Matt, for introducing you to this program.
No. Roll20 wouldn't have been any better. I still would have had to draw a fucking map.
Umlaut's not there.
I know. I'm working on it. I'm also working on the lighting.
I don't see no other.
You should be able to see the square, gray square. Let me know if you cannot.
I can see no.
I'll see it.
Uh-oh. This is Bill's worst nightmare. We're in an egg.
Becoming the
I
yellow.
offer you this egg.
It's trying time.
The yolk's on you, Bill.
Okay. For lack of terrain, hang on. Let's think some features here.
You want me to whip up something for you real fast?
Nah, it's okay. You're gonna have to use your fucking imagination. How about that?
It's like we're back at Bill's house.
Yeah, exactly right. Nothing gets me in the mood more than a bunch of polygons on a blank surface.
Next, watch Daniel spill his drink on his computer.
I didn't just 'cause I miss him so much.
Keep talking like that, and I'll go over to your house and spill a drink on your computer.
I'll make you wear the apron.
Yep. And
I'll
you'll
make you
break
rip
the
your
apron.
God damn it. Tyler's
your
not
name?
funny.
What's your name?
We were
It's
laughing.
Lady.
He's like, look what she did.
I told you before,
In your drunken, passed out
not
state.
sloppy, that if you fell asleep, I would put the apron on you.
He's a man of his word. Do you talk about this to your therapist?
Every week.
My therapist says I'm not allowed to go anymore. I think I scared him.
He started giving me shit after my credit card didn't clear.
Yeah. He referred me to Janice, and I didn't like Janice.
How do
She
I
was-
stop?
Your
She was
credit
not
card,
nice.
your credit card doesn't go through. They untherapy you,
Yeah,
traumatize
they
you.
start just, like,
They actually, they do. They actually do. They first they call you and say, "Hey, you're supposed to be in therapy." Then they go, "Hey, you missed it. Now you gotta still pay me." Then they go, "Hey,
What?
you paid me and it was insurance. You can fuck off now." And then that was it. That's pretty much it. That's how you get untherapized.
Therapized. Alright, it's not symmetrical. I don't give a shit. So, what I will do here is...
Is this a Pokemon battle arena? Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
damn right.
Snap.
So that, that weird fucking polygon in the middle is a lower area. Everything else is raised.
So high up.
Yeah. The blast area in the upper right is where the entry point is. If you guys can see that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can we place ourselves
Yes, you can.
accordingly? So you said there was an elevation change.
Yes. So the area you're standing in right now is a lower area. Everything else is raised up.
And
May I also have permission
about-
to now?
this one over here.
Raised even further than
Oh, okay.
that.
if it's like chest high walls, Wolf will kind of go.
We'll say
there.
they're like shoulder high for your height.
Yeah, well, essentially he wants to take cover around the corner.
Oh, I'm
and-
sorry. That is like a waist high. Sure, waist high wall. I'd say that this lower area down here is I'd say it's about shoulder height to the next level. Ed, can you see anything out of curiosity, or are you unable to see at all?
I see a bluish circle.
That's it.
That's it. And like a black screen around it.
Okay, give me 1 sec here.
Okay.
Let him use Umlau or something.
Oh, I also see
Oh,
a
it's just-
green line.
Oh, sorry, that's just me measuring and making sure.
Can I also
Ranges.
get permission for Umlau?
Yeah, give me a second.
Yes, sir.
No, it looks like a rave.
Ed, what can you see now?
I see the green line and then a pink line that now went away, and it is a circle with actually an oval with now a blue line that's moving from the center, and like a outline of what looks to be a really fat eye.
There you go. He sees it.
Why can you
You
not
see the people?
Does he see the dick yet?
I do not see a dick.
Okay.
I do see
That's
a
the
rectangle to the left and an arrow to the right.
All right, give me 1 second here.
Okay.
If I zoom out, it might look like 2 testicles, but if so, that person's got some problems.
Show him the dick.
Show me the
Zoom out further.
It took us like 4 maps to stop drawing dicks on them.
No.
Oh, only 4?
Joke's
Yeah.
on you.
Fast.
If you zoom out, it's actually a photo of classic linebacker Dick Butt Kiss. Oh wait.
Damn, that'd be really
Dick
impressive.
Yes.
Ed, what can you see now?
Same thing, no change.
Black? Really?
Black, and then there's a gray rectangle with the white outline.
He sees everything.
The eye. Yeah, I just don't
It's
see
just
any
black.
tokens or anything.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Weird. Why is that?
There's also a random
Reasons.
like half circle to the left that I'm not privy to.
Do you see
Oh,
the
I saw someone.
teams?
I saw someone click. Yes.
That's where we are over here.
Okay. Cool.
That was very nice of you. Okay, great. Awesome. Thanks for pointing it out.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm clicking too, but nothing's happening. I assume. So.
You hold it down.
Click and hold, yeah.
Well,
Oh, there you go. yeah.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Hello.
oh.
So pretty.
There you go. Okay. So if you can see me pinging, that's me.
Can see you pinging.
Whoever I am.
You see.
I think yeah.
I am the monster.
You should just be able to see.
Big boy time.
If I do
Oh.
that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I do see everybody now,
Okay.
and now
Oh,
I've been
Ah,
banished
actual
to the
character.
to the end.
Yeah, I was just curious. If I do this, can you see anything still?
Nope, no more. It grayed out for me.
Okay, interesting. And if
Just
I
make
do
him invisible
this-
and put him in there.
I tried. That's what I was doing. If I do this, what happens then?
I see myself in a circle to the top left.
Okay,
And
and that's where you
nothing
should stay
else.
then.
Okay.
You'll stay in the corner for now until
Okay.
I let you get a timeout.
I'll put my dunce hat on. And
Yes.
Thank you.
Such a vibrant border on your token.
I have learned so much.
Yeah, special.
Well, I had to do it from memory because I didn't know what borders I used for everybody. So, hang on, I'm working the umlau issue.
How?
The Umlishu.
How?
Samuel, you're looking pretty good.
I got either.
Brandon, you should have ownership over umlau now.
Like my circle on my forehead.
Yeah.
And the balls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks good. Own it.
Okay.
Shit, these are some cool portraits.
Ed, you should be able to hover over people and see their names. If
Yeah,
not,
I do. I do see them. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Position
don't think
yourself
I could-
accordingly. Where would you guys like to be?
Uh,
Oh, someone's here. Or
Oh,
left.
Brandon wasn't here.
I gotta be close, so
Daddy was there.
I guess I'll just wait for it to come through and then
First.
jump on the boy. Otherwise, I'm useless. We're down low there. Vulcan. If you want to get on a higher level, you gotta come up to me.
Oh, this is a
You're in a
recess.
pit. Yeah, essentially.
Okay. Kool-Aid Bros.
Seems he's having issues.
Bing dong.
Where does everyone else want to be? Nobody else has moved.
Is this just like a hole in the wall?
The big old circle in the top right is where the entry point is.
Okay.
In the ceiling of this cavernous room, that is like the kind of surface area you're looking at that's being melted away right now.
Okay.
Damn.
And where you
Yeah,
presume this thing to be coming through.
Oh, and for the record, Matt, I'm preparing an attack action to pew pew as soon as a monstrous creature rears its head through the wall, or if anything like that should show up.
Okay.
I stand by you, Master Cause.
Oh, that's not a good idea, but all right. Koss will probably end up over in this direction.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget.
Hey, what day did I?
Bless.
Oh yeah, the blast.
I won't be that close.
No, that's stupid. I'm not gonna be that close. Sorry, I'm looking something up here. Trying to do it on the fly. Aha. There you are.
Hello?
Brandon, are you with us?
Yep. Just can't use my
Back.
back.
You just can't use your what?
My camera.
Okay, no worries.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Let me know if you have control over Umlau, please.
Just I do.
Excellent.
Cool, I can chain them together now.
Nice.
The old ball and chain.
The old
Quite
ball and
literally.
chain. Okay, everyone. Oh shit, everyone moved. What are we doing?
For some reason, we're here. we're in it to win it. So.
Alright,
And the exit, I'm guessing, is this arrow.
Yes, that's correct. I just
Okay.
wanted to be known that everyone
What is-
knew where the exit was. Okay.
okay. What is this?
That's okay.
The blast
That's
coming
the
out.
big
It-
laser.
The upper right corner, like if you were to look at this as a spherical room, that
Okay.
blast radius is the molten rock that is being melted away for this
okay.
thing's entry.
I see. And we're supposed to fight whatever's supposed to enter that.
Listen, I didn't say it was a smart idea, but that's where you're at now. So
I'm glad
saying
you
you're
heard it.
right.
I'm glad you heard it in my voice.
yeah, no, I heard it.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So Umlau and Trixie are definitely gonna hang back this way. Is there any place to hide?
I'm not sure I would say hide. There is a place up in where robotic guy with a crossbow is, Wolf. Up near him, there's a plinth with partial cover, but not nothing I would say that would defend you from anything of this magnitude.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't really want to. It's not really about being defended. It's more so about just not being seen. So I
That
want
would
to
be
take.
tough, I think.
Okay, because all right, then I'll just leave it then.
Okay. Sorry, just give me a second. I'm trying to work on this token here. I didn't think I would need it today. Or actually at all. Okay. Let's see here. All right, is everybody comfortable with where they are?
Where are
No.
the stairs?
Everybody got a drink? Everyone comfortable?
Well, if we're comfortable, that means we're gonna be here for a while. We're uncomfortable, don't really matter.
I'm just asking. You never know. If you're comfortable, I don't know what's gonna happen here, so. Okay. As you guys set up, everyone starts fanning out across the room. It's a practiced and well-ordered move. It reeks of experience. Everyone here has seen their fair share of shit at this point. Even Umlau, having run away from some shit, has still seen enough that, to worry appropriately.
This one's gonna get us, mate. This is it. This is why I jumped off the boat, mate. This is it.
You see the beam of purple energy snap away. Where once there was a gripping heat in this room, sweltering even, as this cavern melts away, you feel a sudden breeze come through, a sudden cold snap. Everything molten around this area suddenly turns to ice in a second, and a head comes smashing through, attached to a long neck. And you see the head of this creature. Oh wow, it's moving very slowly.
Whoa.
Animated.
Dramatic pause.
Oh my.
I thought it would just snap there, not just
For me, it disappeared.
dramatically across the screen.
Oh my god.
Enter
You
stage
see the
left.
creature,
Well then.
draconic in essence, but clearly, I mean, none of you have really seen a dragon face to face. You've seen your fair share of dragonborn to kind of like just a mere shadow of what these features are. But this thing is enormous. Its head barely, it's like its spines scraping along the rock, carving out grooves that forces its head through. And its head is all you can see. Like its body very clearly somewhere above ground. Not visible to your eye. It's bifurcated down the middle in two different shades. One half of its body, a molten lava-like texture running all the way back to these horrible stalagmite-like spines. The other half frozen in ice. A faint steam rolling off where heat meets ice, blowing off to one side. His entire face looks like somebody that was blasted with ice. It's horns, icicles, of pure solid ice, nothing else. And in its core, you can see where fire and ice meet. Rather than it conflicting, it's combining into some sort of, like, you look into its maw, you see this like faint purple light at the back of its throat where these two elements are combining into some sort of other arcane element that it is now using to excavate its prey from this obelisk. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Here we go.
Well, I had prepared a guiding bolt.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know if
Wolf
I
was
can.
the only other one to prepare an action, so you two can take your actions, but initiative regardless.
All right.
Spicy.
Make
Hang
sure
on,
you
let me
select
add
your
you to the list.
character.
All right.
Right.
Yep. You should be in there.
Hold
now.
on, wait. What level are we? Are we still 11?
11.
Okay. Dang, both of my characters got good initiative. Let's
Don't
see what
forget, if you're
levels.
blessed,
Oh, good point.
Oh yeah, plus
No,
four.
it's
roll-
technically a
rolled
skill check, I
cheap.
think.
I don't know if bless affects skill
Gotta
check.
be.
I don't think it affects initiative.
It's affects saving throws and attack rolls only.
Oh, dang it.
Really?
Aw.
Okay.
I tried.
That'd be pretty damn good, not gonna lie.
I do have advantage because I have my own blessing.
Shit. Yes.
Not that it's any better.
I always
but-
remember it's 2 out of 3 things, but I can never remember which 2.
This thing's gonna one-shot us.
You wanted to say.
Our options
That's
are.
what-
be a
That's why there's no
coward.
detail on this map. It's like, why bother?
Did I think you guys would actually stay and fight this thing? I did not. I'm about to show you
Anyway.
one.
Easy nut. I like that.
Ooh, what the dice is that?
Two shots are flying at it from my prepared action.
Sounds good. Just crossbow shots.
Yeah, just standard PPU.
Real quick, Matt. Trixie's an 18 and Umlau's a 7. I don't know if it'll let me change
Thank
it.
you. If not, I can. And if anybody sees any error, what was Trixie? A 14?
18.
18.
And River should be 13.16, not 11.
I want you to eat my ass.
And Matt, I also have
I'm over that.
a question because we have like homebrewed creature types.
Okay.
So would I have been able to pick Doomwaker as a favored enemy type? I had picked monstrosities with the intent of that, but
That's sick.
I'll allow that.
That is so sick.
because-
I love it.
that would be...
Monstrosities, I think, is under the realm of.
Yeah, I picked the closest thing. I picked monstrosities with the intent of being specifically Doomwakers, and then undead kind of with the specific of being the kind of Sinborn.
Okay. Now, when you say favorite enemy being Doomwakers, how does that manifest in your magic? Like, what would you say? Like, what makes this your favorite enemy? Is it like a backstory thing? Is it a you've studied them? Is it your magic innately chooses them as an enemy? What is it to you that makes them?
He
an
wants to
enemy?
be like Vulcan, who single-handedly slew a Doomwaker.
What the fuck? When did you do
Oh
that?
my god, that story is
Indeed.
still stuck.
He wants to be just like his Forge Daddy.
Oh my god, Forge Daddy?
Forge
It's
Daddy.
still funny every time.
Single-handedly with his crossbow. James is over here to hear it. God damn.
Aerith Bueller, you're my hero.
Fucking Daniel. With the meme.
So actually,
That can be your reason. I'll take it.
yeah.
You're
Well,
fine.
that was when my reasoning. For
And
that.
how did you? What source
fucking
material did you study to determine that Vulcan was a sharpshooter with a crossbow, single-handedly killed a Doomwaker, and how did he do it?
There's probably
Family
a lot of
history.
story.
Is it family history?
Are you serious? Family history? Like it's just you guys are more.
Well,
forward than
he
Are we related?
like Wolf is one of the first generation after the Soul Forge was returned. So
Okay.
Vulcan is a legendary figure.
Okay.
The
I will stop
grandpappy.
prodding you for leading answers then. Your first shot, the 30 rings true.
And yeah, and just for the record, the favorite enemy, it doesn't actually do anything on the attacks. I have advantage on survival checks to track it, and on intelligence checks to recall information about them. But I don't really know much about this one to begin with, so that doesn't really.
Well, I will say because I am a benevolent and wondrous being, I will extend that out and flavor it different ways. So your choice, you can roll one or the other, survival or intelligence, to glean more information as what you're about to learn right now, and the amount of detail.
We'll do survival
It's got the scan ability.
with advantage. That's nine.
And I will give you my inspiration.
That's a good use of
Okay.
inspiration.
The
yeah.
use of inspiration, yes. You guys are about to learn some shit.
So do I roll one more, or do I roll again with advantage?
You roll again with advantage.
Okay.
Wow. Damn.
All right.
Okay.
Game said
Do we
8.
want it more? We can give you more inspiration.
You can do more.
I'll give
This
you
is-
my inspiration. I think this is
I
The
important.
Lord
have an
giveth,
inspiration
and the
also
Lord
in-
taketh away.
I
use
have
yours?
an inspiration also.
Okay.
For I am the Lord.
Okay.
There we go. That's
Well,
Okay.
better.
Probably better.
Okay. So
very inspiring.
your dragonfly crossbow is magic, correct?
Yes.
You watch. Do you aim for a particular side, fire or ice?
Probably ice, because it might not burn up the bolt before it shows up or
Fair.
goes.
You watch the bolt crack the ice, but bounce away, which is to say that it's doing less than you would expect it to.
Okay.
It's hard exterior, despite your arrows being magic, is still resisting some sort of effect there.
Okay.
Okay. The poison, you see a splatter on its exterior that like the poison was attempting to bite into it. So that took. Are you aiming your second shot at the same side?
Sure.
Okay. A 19 does not hit.
Okay. I figured.
Well, the guiding bolt I did roll a 30 on.
Were you blessed?
Sorry, nope. Hang on. This is important. River did go first,
Oh, okay.
so let's go there. And you rolled a what on the guiding bolt?
A 30.
A 30. Okay. Which side are you targeting?
We'll say for science, I'll target the fire side.
You find that your magic finds purchase, but the flames of its being seems to burn hotter than your divine fire, if that makes sense. The radiance of your magic is kind of dwarfed by the sun that burns within this thing. You see a faint glow around it, but you don't think the damage did as much as you think it did.
Well, I didn't even roll damage yet. But...
Well,
Should I roll damage?
My explanation is going to apply no matter what you roll. So,
but I should roll.
but you should roll, yes. With a 30, yes, you should.
14 radiant damage on my die.
Sounds good. Let me snag the character. So you said 14 damage?
Correct.
So unfortunately, Daniel, well, I say unfortunately, but you get to roll advantage on that first shot.
Yeah, let me just see if I crit. Yeah, I was looking at that. I'm like, yeah, the ordering of that was going to be.
BG3 did get that.
Is Wolf not blessed?
Nope.
He's not blessed. I saw that anvil and I was like, oh my god.
I wish.
Okay, so
I behead it in a single shot. I wish.
Okay, and the 19 misses. Okay, we are now in regular initiative order.
Did I roll my initiative?
Did it roll initiative?
Not yet.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, I'm fine with it being at the bottom. That's great.
Yeah.
Is it me? Is it my turn?
No, not yet. Sorry.
Oh, God.
I don't know.
I'm so scared right now. That's more so Umlau.
Did that work? It did work. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I spent 35,000 thingies to set myself on fire, and I have no idea what it does.
I did that last time too. I was like,
Oh.
okay.
I kind of put it there as a joke because I didn't think anyone would get that many points, but several people have, so I've yet to decide what that does.
Well,
you got subscribers.
You
told
said you said it was on fire.
What a waste!
I didn't think people
I
would
died
get
real
that
life.
many.
Yeah,
It was a joke.
gotta set it higher.
Okay. We start with Scud. You're up first.
Okay. So Scud will see this thing and like never sing.
Hang on
Okay.
for 1 second. You feel a brief moment of fear wash over you as you look at your progenitor in seemingly elemental form appear. However, because you are standing next to Kazdaye, the fear doesn't quite grip you as hard. mechanically, because Dai makes you immune to fear within 10 feet of him.
Oh, I see.
But you can tell that there's something rippling off of this creature, like more than just its mere presence that is frightening you to your core.
I see. Okay. Okay. So yeah, basically.
Oh, I'm also sorry. Wolf, what I will say is well, and I gave you that role because you assume it's a Doomwaker, but this thing clocks more dragon and elemental, is what I'll give you with that role as well. It's not quite a monstrosity. It seems to hold other lineage than Doomwaker.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So, yeah, yada yada. Look at him like scared, but not that scared, and then, I'm going to toss a little javelin at the fire or the ice side,
Okay.
at his eye.
Okay.
That's where I'm aiming,
Sounds good.
and I can add my proficiency bonus. Oh baby, that is a crit.
Ooh.
Ooh, baby.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Take your
Ah,
time.
dang it, we don't have the Thomas the Tank
Table of
engine.
time.
Behead.
Table of time.
Feeling
Oh shit, you're
randy,
right. We did lose
baby.
more than that. I forgot about that.
You've taken so much from us tonight.
Well, I'm gonna take
All right. So you can have it focus his attacks on one person.
It's not the same without my Tom Tom.
You shift your target's aggression and have it attack an ally of your choice.
How is this a positive thing?
What?
Well, you know,
I guess I'm
if
saving
you're a-
myself.
If you're a
but-
tank, you can have it target you. If you're not, well, one round.
So you can choose who it attacks.
Blazura!
All
You
right.
get to choose who lives and who dies.
Choose wisely.
Or don't. Your choice. I don't want to tell you how to think.
Choose.
My brain goes to Vulcan
Something.
surviving way too long. But I'm just
It's
kidding.
good.
No,
So glad it's not me. I don't have any rages.
no, I'll have it.
to die.
I'll just have it attack me because I'm like a paladin
Makes sense.
boy,
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
and I'm a lawful good.
Too bad it doesn't say you can target yourself. Just kidding.
Oh my god.
Am I an ally? I don't know.
All right.
So anyway, so there's that.
Max damage too.
Does the 26 hit? Oh, it is max damage. So that
it
is
is max damage.
1d6 plus 2 plus 4. That is 12. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, damage.
12 damage.
And
There is no like, did it hit or not? You crit. So,
oh, sick.
piercing damage, right?
Yes, piercing.
Which side?
The ice side to his
Ice
eyeball.
side.
Hold on. Can you smite with ranged attacks like that? Because if
Yeah.
so, you
I'll
should
look right now.
definitely use smite and use a
I
max
feel like
level
the
on it.
answer
Divine
is
Spine.
no. But
I'm
Oh.
bringing up Crow just to make sure, because he's a
starting
paladin.
at second level, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
because I feel like ranged paladins would be fucking stupid.
It would be
so
really good. Paladin
Yeah.
makes warlock.
that would be really dumb.
It would be like in
Use
Final Fantasy
Knights.
Tactics Advance when you taught Ultima to your gunner
Yeah.
and just shot him from like 20 squares away.
Yeah, you know.
Hashtag give river smites.
Justice for smites.
And as a bonus, I'll cast Shield of Faith on Cause.
Okay.
Plus 2 bonus to AC for 10 minutes.
Now, flavor me this.
Yes,
When
sir.
you crit this creature, as you align on your progenitor and strike it in the eye, how do you goad it into attacking you only?
To attack.
As I look to it, like in fear, and a tear goes down my eye because I'm like, it's me. But then after what it hits, I'm like, I'm over here, you giant beast.
Very good.
You piece of shit. But yeah, I'm gonna like run away, like over here.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, that's 30 feet I measured.
Don't you get
That's 30
multiple
feet, I
attacks?
What was that?
Do you get multiple attacks?
Do I?
You do.
Oh,
have
I
extra
do.
attack.
Yeah, if you have multi attack, do it.
I didn't move yet.
That's straw hat.
That's like my only. How many javelins do I have? Just one, right?
You gotta go pick up the one you threw.
Give it back.
One moment, let me just.
As you watch, the javelin that's in its eye crusts over with ice, and like it's now protruding from its eye as like its other spike, but it's like completely made of ice now.
Cool.
Okay.
We all know no opportunity attack if you're
You have
picking up
enough.
the javelin.
You have enough movement to get up on it.
Get up on it.
Oh,
I just enchanted your javelin. Do you want it?
Whoa. How the tables have turned.
This dragon better not start talking.
As the whiskey flows.
Who knows?
Brandon, did you watch last episode?
I've been so into other things.
I was just curious.
I'm gonna have to go back.
There's gonna be some lore drop in here soon. We'll show you. All right. Anything else? Scud.
Who's this? Bud? Okay. Does Bud already have bless?
He does not.
I'm not blessed.
I bless Bud.
Oh, thank God.
Is that an action?
It's
Do you use an extra attack? So you only have an extra attack or movement. That's it.
Oh, so not a spell? Wait, doesn't it cost one action?
Yes, but you
Yeah,
used
you
your
used your
action to
action
attack already.
yeah.
Yeah, you have an extra attack as part
Oh,
of your action
attacks
if you
per
want to.
action. Oh, duh. Oh. Well,
And then the
is he 15 feet away?
You only have 15 feet of movement.
No.
30. You have 30 feet of movement. You can get up on him if you have 30 feet.
Alright, fine. Send it.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. Get her done. Let's go.
And I,
Keep the smite.
yeah. It's like, I can use my weapon, and then I think Divine Smite's like part of it already.
Yeah. So let's
Yeah.
roll to attack
It's not
and
part of
see
it
if you
already.
hit.
It's not?
Yeah. Let's see if
No,
you
I
hit
just-
first.
You gotta hit
There's
first.
additional stuff, but you hit it first.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
Well,
That
add
was
your
funny.
D4.
I'll give you an inspiration on this attack, Ross.
Oh.
Oh,
Give you mad
okay.
damage.
hero.
Thanks.
Let's see it.
Hey!
Natural 20. Natural
Yes, sir!
Dude.
Max.
That's
Smite.
what's up?
Max
Damn.
Smite. Next smite.
Wow.
Uh,
Yeah.
Double
Okay.
smite. Double
So
smite.
let's start from the top. Okay. Roll on the
Yep.
table first. Let's start on the table.
Yes, sir.
100.
Also, which side are you attacking?
98.
Wow.
98. Baby.
Maximum double. Nice, dude.
Maximum double is really nice.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Wait, if this dragon is like Two-Face, is the nearest ally the other side of its face?
No. It is one entity, unfortunately.
So yeah, I'll attack the hot side.
Okay. You attack the hot side, okay? Now I'm going to need you. So, Sword of Smiting, you get an extra 2d6 because you're going to use a smite. What level smite are you going to use? What spell slot are you going to expend for this?
Pump it all the way.
Max it out.
Pump it up.
Sorry, I want blood.
Yeah, I'll do 3rd level.
Yes, you will.
And okay, it's 1d8, right? So it's just +8 because max. Or?
No, because you're doing it at a higher level. It's when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you
right,
spend
right.
1 spell slot, so it's 2d8 just on its base, plus 1d8 for each spell level over 1.
I see.
48.
48 plus your 2d6 from the Sword of Smiting, plus 2x damage. So, what are we looking at from your weapon alone? Let's just say, if you hit with your weapon, what's max damage?
I guess 1d10 plus 4, so 14.
14. So, plus 12 from your Sword of Smiting, plus 4d8, which is 32.
32, yeah.
Times 2.
Right?
Times 2.
Did I do that right?
14
So,
plus 12
so
is
14 plus
26.
12 is 26 plus 32.
Yep.
58? Am I doing that right?
Yeah.
You're asking the wrong man.
No, wait.
160.
Turn off my math brain when I leave work.
116.
116.
Yeah, you just smacked
Holy
the shit out of this
smokes.
thing. What a good use of inspiration.
Bad
I'm
dragon.
happy.
Yeah, that was
Bad
perfect.
Well, it's not.
Its head snaps sideways, where once it's kind of like doing this exploratory, it's like kind of like this like sloughing off the walls, trying to get its head into this position. You come up with your sword and just slice with all of your devotion. Not just that javelin was just your intent to kill, and your intent to bring all the focus to you. And boy, did you get it with your last swing! You just smash the side of its head, and its head, just like reels sideways and slams into the wall. An explosion of radiant damage exploding off of its fireside, lava splashing off to the side, where luckily nobody is, but there's in this location now fire.
God damn it.
Is just like lava is now burning the floor over here.
Well, that one hurt my marble sack.
Let me.
Sack Jimmy's out there somewhere.
God, I cannot remember which one it is. I think it's tile. No, it's not tile. Not measurement.
Fucking Jimmy.
Where are my fucking templates? Come on,
Jimmy.
guys. Come on.
What was his
Jimmy.
name again?
Balloon sack Jimmy, right?
Boom sack.
That's right, Balloon
Yeah.
Sack Jimmy. He was so great. I think he's still alive. I got him in the lore somewhere. Balloon Sack Jimmy rides again.
I did this whole template thing for the spells, and now I can't find the.
Now I can't undo it.
Oh, there we go. Okay. In a tone centering here
Nobody hear that.
for 30 feet. Now let me. How do I change the color on this thing? There was a way. Anyway, there's fire jetting off to that one side, but we can move on from there. Would you like to do anything else, Scud?
Well, I'm not running away now, so yeah, I think that's it.
You in it, dude. It's a good
awesome.
turn, though. Do you have inspiration
Great
already?
turn.
I do.
Okay. Well, I'm granting you
gifted it.
inspiration, so you can give it to somebody else. So.
Tyler.
Tyler's like,
Here.
give it
Tyler
back.
for that excellent.
Like, he doesn't give it to me like you, Zach.
Bill.
Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good use.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
2 crits in a row. Great use.
Seriously.
Okay. Next up, we have Trixie. What are you doing?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, follow
I
that
have-
up.
Yeah, I have one first level spell slot left for Trixie.
Okay.
Um,
Well, blame yourself. You used them all.
I did use them all for great purpose though, for great purpose.
Oh,
But
well, you know.
let me see. I do have cantrip, but I'm like, No, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the beast.
Okay.
On the dragon here. How far away am I from this thing? Just about 60 feet. Okay, yeah. So from here, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Oh, it's 90 feet. Was that a bonus action? And then I'm going to... No, I just want to attack it now. I have... God damn it, Trixie, you don't have anything. You know what? She's gonna use this action to unlock her shackles from Umlau.
Okay.
Give him a kiss and say, "Well, like I said, these are your friends, and you fight with them." And she's gonna move. Jesus Christ. She's gonna move back this way. And that'll be her turn.
Okay. Sounds good. It is now the dragon's turn.
Nice knowing y'all.
It, as it like shakes its big head, it like kind of wobbles back and forth. It almost looks like in slow motion to move that much mass, and for it only to be its head. And it kind of like shakes itself and looks down at you, Scud. It just like slowly opens its maw, and you just see a bead of light in the back. Just a purple bead back there. I'm gonna need you to roll a dexterity saving throw to start with.
Oh my god. The dex is -1.
So the angle
saving
starts
throws
like this,
+4.
right? Because he's focused on you.
You're blessed. Don't forget.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Oops.
Well, I guess that's convenient for everyone else.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. 14. So it's an 18 plus 4. Wait, 4d4. Which is this
4d4.
one?
1d4.
It's a D4.
Yeah, that's what I meant. 1d4. Plus 1.
That's fine.
I
19.
wish Bless is a 4d4.
Yeah.
That would be busted as hell. So what is the total?
19.
Fails.
Cool.
So as you take this streak of this purple energy comes streaking out in a pinpoint. It just pierces straight through you. It is simultaneously, but it burns. The entire thing burns, hot and cold, on either side of your body. The entire left side feels ablaze. What kind of dragonborn are you? A black dragonborn, or are you a...
I'm a gold.
Okay. So you resist some of this. Being a gold dragonborn, you feel a tiny, fraction of your just innate being resists some of this. But the ice magic that also suffuses this just doesn't quite. It just like overwhelms the rest of it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
So you take. Let's start with. I just had to let that finger go.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
A lot of
A
D12s.
lot of dice. Oh.
Okay. So
Albert.
this is divided in two. It's let's just say, for instance, it's 20 fire, 21 ice in this case. You resist 10 damage total, so you take 31 total damage.
Okay.
This is like frost fire damage, right?
Yeah.
And then as this beam streaks through, and the beam itself explodes. And on either side is one side for you, Bud, is just fire. For Koss, Umlau, River, and Wolf, it is just ice. A
You're
cone
looking
of
pretty
gold.
good, James.
I'm so glad.
I thought you were in it, and then when the template drew, I was like, well,
Good job, Trixie, for moving.
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
bitch. Son of a bitch. What am I rolling?
Dexterity saving throws from everyone except for Trixie, Wolken, and Samaville. Wolken, I'm giving you a pass just because the line didn't color through.
I imagine cover would
Yeah.
not factor into this at all.
Fingertips.
Depends on what you roll. You're getting partial cover, but
Okay.
it's probably not because you're on the corner of it.
Is it Constitution saves?
Dexterity, if you please.
Dexterity. Okay, well, Umla's a little better at that. Make sure I actually choose Umla. Let's see.
Hey, anybody within 10 feet of Koss has a... Okay, well, not
I
so
got
great.
so
He uses the
scared.
reaction to halve the damage because he's a shield master, so...
Umla got a 16. I don't know if that's gonna reflect in the chat there. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yes, it did. Well, everyone fails.
Hold on, sorry, it wasn't clicking.
That's fine.
Sec.
So for it's 8d8 damage on either side, fire or ice. So Bud, you take 42 fire damage. Everyone else takes 42 ice damage, except for Kazdae, who's a shield master, can have this damage. If you have reactions, now's the time to use it.
I'm a fucking rogue. I have uncanny dodge. Jesus
There you
fucking
go.
Christ.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Reverse going
Hey,
to
thanks
see
for
if
joining us
Bless
today,
is still
Brandon.
up.
You get to watch him that time.
Walk in, immediately a fight, can't walk out.
Hold up. That's for your keeping bless up.
Yeah,
What do you need to roll?
I would need a 21. So,
So it's not possible. Okay.
Well, you rolled a 1.
Not likely.
Oh, plus-
No, it's possible. If you rolled a 19, you'd have saved.
yeah,
Or
I'm
no,
not getting inspiration
more
for
than
that.
that. No. It's the damage divided by 2, right?
yeah, I took 42 damage, so 21.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Sorry. And you can
Highly
use the same
improbable.
anyway.
What, Paul?
Highly improbable. You're right.
But less gone.
Bless
The
God.
Ewoks will defeat the Empire. That's highly unlikely.
Okay. It will also take a bite attack on Scud.
Gee.
What is your AC?
20.
It hits. For 6 fire and 6 cold damage.
I'm resistant to
So-
cold.
Yeah, so you take 9 damage total.
Okay. Roger that.
Wait, you're resistant to cold?
I am.
Oh, well, nope.
No,
Umla's
he's
down.
as a gold dragon, he's resistant to fire.
I might be a different
remember that.
dragon because I have a cold resistance.
Okay, well then it doesn't matter because that would have been
The math all works out the same, yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty.
That's
Umla's down, by the way. No uncanny
Already?
dodge. Yeah, he's not. He was only at 35 hit points. And he's not a. He's not a full level rogue
wasn't he
yet.
at,
So
why wasn't he at full hit points?
'cause
He could be at
was-
full hit points.
He can be at full. Oh well, then he's at 3 hit points.
No.
Umla's got 45 health?
Umla's only got 45 health at level 11.
Dang.
Are you
Damn.
serious?
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
Right.
You must have got some really bad rolls,
Yeah.
man.
I've
Probably
had
zero con.
super. Why do you think I stay in the back all the time? I've had super shit like rolls for health. They've all
What's
been
your
really, really bad.
constitution?
What's up?
What's your constitution score?
0.
Oh, just
Oh.
JK.
-2.
because I was like, with your modifier alone, you should at least have 11 more. Like,
So yeah, the dragon snaps at you, Scud, and just you're engulfed in like dagger-like fangs, and suddenly just the elements are just swirling around you in pain. Half your aspect still resists it, but here you are. Okay, that is its turn. Sorry, that took a long time. Samaville, it's your turn.
All right. Can I leap over this lava pool?
Sure, roll an athletics check.
Is this going to count as an action or a bonus action if I do so?
No, it's just part of your movement. This isn't PG-3.
Okay.
But you could fail and land in the fire. That's
Let's
D&D.
just let Vulcan do that, and I'll just use a bonus action to face that on top of its head.
Okay, sounds good.
Whoa.
Yeah, you're in him.
You're inside.
Am I able to push this thing to the back? I thought I was.
I want to know.
Nope. Elevation does not matter. There's a way. There's a way.
Wait, no, it
my
works.
tokening put it
It works.
priority, right?
Oh,
But
there
I
you
have
go.
the high ground, Anakin. It tells me I have advantage on these checks.
Okay, so you face step to the top of its head. You are suddenly engulfed in like what side do you land on? Do you reckon?
I mean, I don't want to.
Or do you want to land in the middle?
Probably on the middle. Yeah.
Okay. You were suddenly simultaneously swept up into a firestorm on one side and a swirling blizzard on the other. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw. I'll say.
I knew this was coming. Okay.
You're blessed. Oh wait, no, you're not blessed.
I'm not blessed. I got 21.
That's
You were
a save.
blessed, but no longer.
That's a save. You managed to shake off the effects of whatever immediate aura it is exuding from this place.
Cool. I will punchy it. And I don't get advantage, sadly, because I cannot grapple.
No.
Just regular attack.
If you don't mind, pick a side.
One on each, because it's gonna be 2 attacks. First fire, second ice.
Ice. Sure.
Let me
Roll
see.
that table,
Oh.
please.
No, I'm gonna use my inspiration to make that not a crit miss.
Okay.
We don't want that.
No, you do not.
Well, don't speak too soon.
How's
Okay.
a 20? Is a 20 hit?
It does hit. It just
Thank
hits.
God. Okay, well that's the fire side. Still do 13 damage with a 1. Pretty good.
Awesome.
Oh. Damn.
Yep. I get a plus 12. Based
And
on-
this is magical. Are your fists magical or no?
I have Rakukarak wraps or gloves
Okay.
on.
Ah, I see. All right.
Yeah.
Um.
So there's three of the damage is poison. That matters.
Are you at that magical monk level where you can just like punch ghosts and stuff?
No, I have one.
Not yet.
Fuck.
Ah, okay. Never mind.
Okay. So what I'll say is on this side, on the fire side, the fire burns whatever poison is in it just away. You just see it become vapor. You cough somewhat in your old age. It's like the fumes just like kind of like come blasting back in your face. Sorry, just give me a sec. 10 bludgeoning on this side also feels like you're just like sinking your hand into lava. Magical or not, like you're just like punching down straight into lava. So you are also going to take a d8 of fire damage, so just 2. As you hit it. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I'm looking to see what. Oh, never mind. Okay. Pressure feet has to be no more than 1 size larger. Okay. Nothing else.
Yeah. That'd be kind of silly.
Be kind of cool though.
It's like monster, like, riding
Yeah,
it.
knocks it down and stuff.
River, it is your turn.
All right. River's gonna yell out to Uma and say like, "Oh God, you should move. You look bad." I'm going to cast Healing Word on Umlau.
Oh, thank you.
It's a bonus
Allow it.
action.
Fuck that.
I mean, it's not gonna help that much. Actually, I should probably save it in case they're actually down.
Well, I mean, be careful because this guy like halved Bud's and Kazdai.
Yeah.
It almost
Pretty
killed.
much killed.
Actually, you know what I'm going
Wow.
to do? As an action, I am going to invoke my channel divinity to invoke a Twilight Sanctuary.
Oh.
So I get a little aura around me.
Okay.
So as I like get blasted by cold, I just like you see like my light begins to dim a little bit and becomes like a night light, essentially like a kind of moonlight. Cold
Glow.
kind of goes off me as a macrocosmos of stars and stuff kind of spreads out from beyond my reach in a 30-foot up radius, I believe. Yeah. So and it moves with me, and everyone within it gets 1d6 plus 2 temporary hit points. So it's 5 temp HP. And I end one effect. Go away.
How close do we have to be to you to get this?
30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just close enough to get 5
And-
temporary hit points.
If you are charmed or frightened, you are no longer charmed or frightened.
What if I'm just charming?
Well, too bad.
Hmm.
And I'm going to take a couple steps back because I was kind of right on the edge of the distance before. So I'm just going to take a step back, and that was an action to do this thing. So I will then, as a bonus action, assume a starry form.
Used healing word already.
Oh yeah, we'll do healing word. So I'll just do a first level heal. Actually, I should save it.
Also, what's the action economy here? Like is Channel Divinity Starry Form and the Twilight
so
Sanctuary the same
action-
thing, or
No, different actions.
okay?
One uses my wild shape, the other uses channel divinity.
So one's an action, one's a bonus action.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna save the healing word just
Sounds good.
because I don't think it's gonna do much if you get blasted again. Sorry. So I'm going to attack with my starry form as a bonus action. For 28 to hit,
That hits.
it's going to be 11 radiant damage, and this time we'll go to the cold side.
I hate that was such a question, Bill. Does 28 hit?
It's 28 hits.
Oh my god, we're like it's so timid and it makes me so fucking timid. Like fuck.
You watch.
My characters are all squishy shits.
So are you shooting a radiant arrow through to the ice side?
Yeah, basically this is like my JoJo meme. Like my stand appears next to me and shoots a radiant arrow.
You watch the radiant light refract through the ice side, and you don't get the impression that it resisted any of that damage. It just like scatters through the ice, and it kind of like flinches from that hit.
All right, but that's my turn. So if
Sounds
you,
good.
for the Twilight Sanctuary, if you end your turn within the sphere, you get the temp HP. So I'm like, anyone who search, come to me.
You say it was a 30-foot sphere?
Yeah.
All right, I will take
Centered on me.
if I can remember how to do that. But anyway,
So I
Um,
get some temp HP.
Wilkin, it is your turn.
Nice. Re-explain this fire cone to me.
There's like actual lava on the floor.
Is it spilling from him or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Scud hit it so hard that it just like
Got it.
sloughed off some lava and just like
That part.
dropped it on the floor there.
You can jump
Okay.
it. Just to pull
Yeah, I
it
was like,
down.
can I sidestep it?
Just know
And
that it's
then-
there.
Okay.
Oh, you
I
have
acknowledge
to
it.
walk through it.
I acknowledge its right to live.
Fuck you.
I mean, I don't have to jump it, right? I can like descend and then climb back up.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Love it.
Being within
I will begin swinging on the fire side. 18 misses.
18 does miss.
He misses. 21.
Hits.
I guess I'll roll damage.
Okay.
Fun.
All that happened. So the
Okay.
second attack is 20 damage. 5 of which is poison.
Which burns off on the fireside. And the bludgeoning, it feels like you're like hitting like a pool of water as you just like your hammer drops into like a pool of lava.
I will force you. And I will swing one more time.
Fireside.
Yes. Doesn't matter.
It does not.
I did not do what I... Yep.
Yep.
That is the turn.
All right, Wolf, it is your turn.
All right, let's take off 2 more shots. Also, we didn't talk about damage when I did my prepared actions, but I would have dealt an extra 1d6 piercing.
Because of Hunter's Mark? Yeah.
Not Hunter's Mark, it's one of my ranger features, my bees. I can pick like one of 3 things, and one of them is do extra damage on an attack. So it would have done 3 extra piercing.
Okay.
It's my swarm keeper.
Yeah.
thing.
No,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
We'll do 2 more shots. Yeah, seeing that I have a poison crossbow, I'm gonna go for the ice side. Since see other people's poisons just flopping off. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
That is also unfortunate.
Sure is.
And I will.
Your arrows just seem to like glide off of the ice. Like you just have the wrong angle. And they just kind of skip off of the ice of his skin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of jump out and kind of glide over and just kind of start running for a different position to try to spread out a little bit.
Okay, sounds good.
From the lasers.
Yes. Okay, anything else?
That is. Oh, I'll use my bonus action to take a second wind.
Sounds good.
I get 6 health back.
Sounds good.
That's it.
If you end your turn 1 more square to your left, you'll get some temp HP.
But I have temp HP.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Because you gave it to me.
I think you only get it at the end of.
That's very
if you end your
okay.
turn within my radius.
Oh, it's not like when you. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was when you activated it. Okay, then that would change things, I guess.
Boy, I cut that shit in half and it was still not. There you go.
So it was 30?
Yeah, within 30 for of me. You get
Oh, it's weird. That doesn't really.
Line up right.
3 temp HP.
Yeah.
What? Wait, okay, because you said
There you go.
we had 5?
It's supposed to be every time you end your turn, I roll it. And if you're charmed or frightened, you end one of those conditions.
Oh, okay, so when you cast it, it wouldn't have been the 5.
Correct. It's when you end your turn within 30 feet of me.
Ah, okay. I recorded that wrong. Gotcha. Alright. Clerical error rectified.
Yeah.
Though it's not an error with the cleric, it's anyway. I end my turn.
All right. Umlau, it is your turn.
Humlau, as a bonus action,
Doomlau.
will cast. Oh yeah, he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Not power word kill on Bud.
Right.
I'm concerned with the lack of legendary actions.
Right.
Why,
Like
don't say
scary.
shush, you.
Actually, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna cast Mass Healing Word as a bonus action.
Ooh.
So I'll do that. It's going to be
What's the range on
2d4 plus 4. It is 60 feet, so everyone within 60 feet of
Ooh la
Umlau.
la. That's everyone except for Samaville.
I'm not super hurt. Well, I guess I am, but whatever.
Vulcan, you may not have heard me. I need you to roll a Constitution save because
My
you
bad.
stepped in melee. No worries.
So everyone gets 9 points of healing.
We'll take it.
It says 10 on the thing from a spiritual focus.
I'm not a fucking cleric. Oh, I do have. Yeah. So it would be 10. Yeah.
Take the extra one.
And so yeah, and Umlau's like,
Thank you.
it's all from his original subclass.
Oh,
Okay. All right. So thank God I still have those 5 temporary hit points. Okay. And then as in action, I'm going how far? I'm just about 60 feet from this monster, right? If I'm correct. Yep.
Yeah.
Just about 60 feet. So I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers on him. Is that 4th level spell? Oh, is it a 4th level spell? Or is it a 3rd level spell? Oh well. Oh no, it is. It's a third level spell. Thank God. I was like, I know I was looking at it somewhere. So a 3rd level spell. I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers on him.
Right on top of Sam. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast it. I don't even know how to make a template. I can't even remember how to do it.
one down from the little person thing. It should start on the circle template.
that's
You should
right.
Be able to...
There we go.
Pick a
So
side, left
it
or right.
is-
One being fire, one being ice.
I'm gonna do it on the ice side.
Okay.
Which side is this side? Sorry, I'm like
The right side.
this side.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna cast it like right here, just within the range, but just away from them.
You can technically cast it in the middle. Depends on where you place it on the token. It'll just have quarterly effects, and I just have to do the math. So.
Okay. So then, yeah, I'll just kind of put it right there then.
Okay, that's more on the fire side. If you want it to be on the ice side, move it to the other side.
Oh, I gotta delete it. How do I get rid of it?
You can just click and drag it.
Yeah. Oh, can I? Oh, I can move it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
What type of damage is it? Slashing, piercing?
It is. Sorry. Cloud daggers. Fill the air, choose a point within range, takes 44 slashing damage when enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Okay.
And so, yeah. And then it takes an extra, so it's going to take 6d4 slashing damage.
Got it. Okay. When it starts its turn, theirs will do. Is there anything else?
Umlau is going to, of course, I think he's got to, oh shit, he's got to maintain concentration on the spell, but he does not want to be near that monster anymore. So Umlau is going to hightail it over to his wife. And that will be his turn.
Okay, sounds good. Bud, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do
Brave Sir Robin.
do my bomb of peace. So I can, as an action, do my run. So first I'll get my 35 feet of movement. And then my other 35 feet of movement. So I'm gonna run up 5, 10, 15 to Koss. Touch ya.
Mm-hmm. Kitty touch.
You get 7 points of healing.
Awesome, thank you.
20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, that that's all movement for there. And then I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get right up in Umlao's ear. Did you forget me? And
course not, mate.
I rub my hand along his back as I heal him for
He just like
7.
shivers. Just shivers from the
I
Love
have
it.
a question, Josh.
Yes.
When you do that, are the claws out?
Just enough where it makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up.
Ooh.
Just enough to kind of scratch and be uncomfortable?
Just enough. I've turned over a new chapter in my life.
with the temporary hit points. I'm back at half. Umlau is
I let one of these out in your ear.
Yeah, he's slightly happy but slightly scared at the same time. He's not entirely sure what's gonna happen.
And I end my turn.
His wife's right
Mine
there.
gets a 10 HP.
Somebody save me!
Small.
It's the
Bud gets
best.
10 HP. Bale,
What's up?
does Bud get 10 HP?
Yes.
Yes.
How much?
6.
Oh, he likes you twice as much as he likes me.
That's
Celestial
all for me.
likes you. Twice as much.
Awesome. Okay. So Koss will fly over to the ice side of life, spear down, and just kind of like drives it into the, like just kind of like ice picks it into the ice side. God, the spear is just so complicated. Give me a second here. Okay, that's an action. We don't want to do that, but fucking hell.
Inspiration, you should use that.
Well, I don't have inspiration, so
I
Is
know
it the
you
one
don't.
that casts Moonbeam, or is it the one that makes butterflies?
I wish. I think this is the one that chops my hand off.
I have inspiration.
Do you want to give it, or do you want to hold on to it?
Yeah, you take it.
Okay.
Fucking James. I have
That's better.
inspiration.
Yeah, way better. Thanks, James. So it's
My mom told me to share.
7 piercing, 8 radiant. All of it seems to like take on this side of the dragon. It's an additional bunch of other numbers that I will do on my own time. But he's going to do that again with another attack, which
Yeah.
also gets pretty good damage too.
Ah.
So yeah, he just starts driving his spear in, like right into like the jaw area of this dragon. You see like light scattering and just like reflecting off onto the walls. You just see like this pale yellow and like occasional purple lights bursting through here. And that's his turn. Pretty sure. Form of Dread. Right. Bonus action Form of Dread. Get some temporary HP. Wisdom saves for fear. Doesn't matter. And that's his turn. So we are at the top of the order. At the top of the order, you see a. Hang on, let me roll a d20 for this.
You can't make it have babies, Matt. That's not fair.
Can you hear
will. I'm
smooth
the
jazz
DM.
being
You don't
deployed
get
as
to-
the elevator descends?
You don't get to pick, okay?
When I was pregnant.
Now it's pregnant.
Umlau's pregnant.
Throw to Umlau. It's not Trixie that's pregnant.
No, you know who's wearing the pants in that relationship.
It's like a
Yeah, it's
seahorse.
pretty obvious.
Who
Yeah,
had
it's
their
definitely
daughter?
not Umlau.
Why do you think Umlau went into hiding for so long?
Yeah, he's lying about it being the boys. He loves the boys.
Within 18, you see these sparks, these flecks come off of its body. Within 18, it's a fire one. You see these like orange and yellow sparks come off its body, a la like the Teostra.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit!
And they float in the air and then explode all around like fireball in its immediate vicinity. So,
Convenient.
well, it's 8d. What is it for fireball?
86.
86. Thank you very much. So everyone in the area needs, which is Vulcan, Scud, Koss, and Samaville need to make a dexterity saving throw or takes 26 fire damage.
This is an effect we can see, so I have advantage.
True.
23.
I don't know why mine rolled twice. Anyway, Samaville, you save. Everyone else, fail. Koss will take 13 of that damage for Shield Master, but everyone else take the... Well, and Samaville, you take half unless you have evasion of some kind.
No.
You take 26 fire damage, 13 if you saved.
Ouch.
Well, I'm still alive.
Button.
Ben.
As a legendary action at the bottom of the round, it will recharge its breath attack. And we move on to Scud. It is your turn. This creature is
Okay.
not looking phased. As it like kind of glances around, it almost seems like it's ignoring you for sake of looking for something else. It's like it's trying to, like, you hear scrabbling behind its head, like its claws are coming in, trying to create a bigger surface area for it to come into this room. And it's also like craning its neck looking for someone. At the bottom of this round, Kronash says, "We have about half of the people out." And when he says that, its head turns, like it's heard and recognized his voice, and is now keen on getting to it.
Oh, Jesus
Oh.
fuck.
He wants to eat the Cronan.
Scud, it is now your turn.
Nom nom.
All right.
We have to eat him first.
Why you get? Yeah, not if we eat him first.
Nom 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 nom.
Give me the butthole. The butthole is always the tastiest.
Whose turn?
My
Scott.
turn. Can I lay
Scott
on
was
hands
thinking about
myself?
that dragon butt.
Of course you can, but it takes your whole action.
Right, right.
Much like real life.
Damn it.
I have.
I'll bet you
well,
finish so
seconds.
fast. You finish yourself in a bonus action. You got them fast hands.
No.
Something rogue multi-class.
Yeah, sounds like you a
Correct.
thief.
Actually, I was making a Baldur's Gate thief reference.
He's got two.
He's got two.
You got 2 bonus actions.
So if I use that, I cannot move.
You could move. You just only have a bonus action and a movement left.
Oh, gotcha. Well. All right. I will. So I haven't used it yet. So it's been a long rest since long ago. Okay. I will. Well, I have 55 left, so might as well use it all. On myself.
Yep.
So I cast Lay on Hands.
Now is the time.
And yeah, cast it on myself. 55 points.
What does it sound like when you heal yourself?
I see.
I love
That's
how
good.
art imitates life.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. And so I have a bonus action too. Woken, are you attacking?
Attacking? Yes, of
Do you
course.
plan on attacking? Okay.
Till it is dead.
Classic Vulcan.
Takes out his crossbow.
Well, I will also cast Shield of Faith on Woken if I have a slot. I used 1. I used 2. So yeah. I cast Shield of Faith on Vulcan. Shazam. And I run away.
Oh, it's a bonus action. Shit.
Look.
That's pretty good.
You're gonna get an opportunity attack.
You will
Maybe,
take
I
it.
don't know.
I forgot about that.
You might just want to stay in close.
It could
I
be that
do not
bad.
run away.
Well, if you end your turn there, roll
Bravery.
Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Sure thing.
Oops, sorry, that's not what I wanted.
Aw, you got robbed. Kind of.
No.
Hey, we like that.
You rolled a 26. I don't know if that's what you're doing.
Oh, I also forgot. Anyone ending their turn within this range, wisdom saving throw, please. You need to be check for fear.
What is this range?
Close melee. You guys are fine. Way out there,
Wisdom
cowards.
saving.
Wisdom saving throw for
yeah.
fear.
Hey, we like that.
Very nice.
Nice.
No fear.
Mine's a plus 14.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
fearless.
Oh well,
You're not immune to fear. Jeez.
I am
But
also
yeah,
immune to fear. Yeah,
Oh, okay, never mind then.
fear's sort of my wheelhouse. So,
Paladin
Vulcan,
life.
you are the only one who fails. You are afraid of this creature.
Vulcan?
Nuh-uh.
Afraid?
But these are
Yeah.
retroactive wisdom swords, right?
Yeah, ending your turn there.
Yeah.
I mean, it should have been starting, but here we are. Okay. Anything else, Scud?
No, that's it.
Trixie, it is your turn.
Jesus. Okay, so I realize I did not have to use my last spell slot. I still have so many things I can do without using my last spell slot, but
That's fine.
I still have a spell slot left. So fucking startled right now. Trixie is going to. Now, if I were to go over here, would I still be able to see the creature?
Technically no. So this box with the arrow is like a tunnel that leads down
Okay.
toward the elevator, and then we'll
Does
take
it-
you up.
So, because you said it's a tunnel, is there a way on top of it, or is it like
Yes,
in
you
the?
could stand on top of it.
I could stand on top of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to move. Oh, I wouldn't be able to get there. Never mind. Damn it, it's. Yeah, using that spell slot just wouldn't work. Yeah, I just have to use. I will. Am I a rogue? Fuck am I?
You're a rogue.
Trixie?
I am a
Where's
rogue.
Moolah?
I just apparently
They
don't
both
know what the
rogues?
fuck I'm doing. I'm going to use my cunning action to dash 60 feet this way. What's that right here? God damn it. And then I'm going to. Was it? Is it?
Sorry, guys. I got to roll.
For sure.
Sounds good.
All right, man.
Good night, boys.
Nice.
Good night.
I have nothing within range. Like even if I were to, I guess. I mean, I can. Can I use an act? I can still use my action to dash, right?
Sure. You can even use your bonus action to dash. Cunning action dash doubles your speed. You could use your action if you need to get even further, but you are a rogue.
Rogue things.
But using my cunning action is using my bonus action, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So your bonus action is used, double your
Okay,
movement,
right.
and then you still have
So
your
I did
action. If
that.
you need to get even further, then you can. But
Yeah, I'm going to. What is that? Yeah, I'm just gonna bonus. I'm gonna do my action and I'm gonna dash. But I'm just gonna go this far. Are we elevated or are we?
where you
On this
are now,
platform.
you're in a pit.
Okay,
So move,
That's
move
all I
5
want to do.
feet to 5 feet to your right, you'd be up a level, and then 5 feet more, you'd have to jump up to that to the top of the tunnel.
that's fine.
That makes
That's fine.
sense.
I just wanted to know how high this thing was, but that's good. That will be Trixie's turn.
Excellent. Okay, so on the dragon's turn, after having heard Pronash's voice, it's a little,
What?
it's a little
What
blurry.
now?
It
You got bigger.
so what you've been fighting is just been its head the entire time.
God.
It now you see claws protrude from one side on your right facing it, its left, like just swords of ice just pierce through the rock and start crumbling away. On the other side, just these like this paw of molten lava just like sloughs the rock away as it moves into the center of the room. It does not have any regard for who is in melee with it. Technically, Salmonville, you are on its head and you
I know.
ride with it.
Isn't here to you.
Okay, so Wolfkin, Scud, Koss have opportunity attacks the entire way.
This point, can I use the rest of my movement to dive into the tunnel when it does this?
We'll get to that.
All right.
You ended your turn. So it directs its head and just fills the entire tunnel area. And you just see flashes of purple, blue, and red as it just breathes fire into the tunnel toward Kronash. And his entire thing. His entire fixation seems to be on Kronash at this point. So you all have this option now. There's a big tunnel leading to the surface. And now as its torso fills the cavern here, like it's starting to like slither the rest of its body. This creature is enormous. Way bigger than it let on with just its head. So to you guys is what you want to do, but this is the situation you're dealing with now. The tunnel is now filled with like a molten side as it slithered its body down, and an ice side. It just froze the entire tunnel down in this direction. So
Is there like a thin bridge in the middle where it meets or something?
yes, there is. There's a purple line. It's not quite lightning, but it sparks with like arcane energy. It's almost like pure magic, just sitting in a direct line through here. Volatile, unstable, really just like bright. It glows with just like more than just elemental energy. There's just something to this that glows really, really, really bright. Anyone can roll a religion check for me.
Why did I bother?
I can roll 2 of them technically. Oh, that was pretty bad.
We got a 1, 2, 3. Did somebody get a 4?
Nope, random I got a 4.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll with Trixie. Let's see if we can get that 4. Oh shit. Where's I can't read. Oh, I lost it. Nope, there it is. Nope, I lost it again. Oh, there it is. And there's your 4.
That was a 4.
That was a 4.
Oof.
Of course, Josh just left, but that's his religion. But we'll get to that in a moment. Please remind me. But its entire head and neck just fill the tunnel, and you just all you feel is Wolf, River, Bud, and Umlau feel just a cold wave blow over them, and on the other side, everyone else that was in melee just feels a fire blasting through.
What do I feel?
Bit of both,
Okay.
because you're standing on its head.
So, would you say we're still in combat, or do we have a chance to make moves that would be...
Well, that's entirely dependent up to you. If you guys want to continue fighting, we can. If not, you have an opportunity to. You have an alternative exit.
I would say if we're not in combat, Trixie would Misty Step to the top of this tunnel and then jump down right before it blows its stack through this tunnel.
Oh, that. Sorry. You can. I will give you a dex save to see if you're clipped by this or not.
Okay. Fuck me, rolling like super shit. 9.
Can't even
So
see it.
you do have uncanny dodge, but you will take a brunt of this.
Holy crap.
What?
So
Trixie
22
does
damage
have
with
uncanny
uncanny dodge. So you're singed for sure. But you manage to escape for the moment. Unless you want to continue down the tunnel further, but that's up to you.
No, I wasn't continuing down the tunnel. I was trying to get on top of the tunnel.
I just don't want to deny you your choice.
Oh yeah. I was just trying to get on top of the tunnel, then jump down towards like the exit, the alternate exit.
Now, we have a decision to make. Would you guys like to continue combat or leave the arena? That's up to you.
I'm gonna be hitting it and then leaving. If I see other people leaving, because I'm on its head.
We'll go around the horn. River.
Well, River's just like kind of in a despondent shock as he was trying to like prevent it from getting into the. Did we get the idea that like most of the people had escaped at this point, or was people still?
Was this like 20 seconds?
I mean, literal seconds, like 6 seconds. Kronash said like less than half have gone, and then the dragon moved its way in because he heard Kronash's voice.
I'm gonna insight this dragon.
Okay, go ahead.
See if I can figure out. Like, I can get that it's going after Kronash. It seems now, but I'm trying to like. I'll see what I can glean.
What do you want?
Great.
You don't clean shit.
Dragon wants munchy munch.
Wookie?
I'll just say River just goes like, "Why?" He'll just say to the dragon.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
should be good at that in theory.
This being is just pure destruction. Even with a 1, the fear that it exudes and just the raw elemental damage that is just pouring into this tunnel, its only goal is to destroy. As far as you know, that's its only intent. Just kill, destroy. And that almost makes the fear worse, because there is no reasoning with a creature that all it cares about is just the destruction of all things. Now, I did say it had some sort of intent on Kronash, so there's some sort of intelligence behind it, but pure in its intent and its...
But I'm not getting it like am I getting like an intelligence behind it? Like, well, I guess I rolled a 1, so I don't know. But
you have no idea. Only that you know that it recognized Kronash's voice and went for him.
Yeah. River is just going to like you see the light begin to like dwindle and like stars begin to like twinkle out and stuff. Still up the aura, but he's going to begin moving towards the exit.
Okay. Vulcan, what do you do?
Can I take my? I want to do my opportunity attack.
Take your swing.
Since he's going past me. And I'm technically feared, so that's really cool.
So
Right.
disadvantage at least.
Super cool.
Still
Oh, I hit though.
Cool enough.
You do hit.
It uses everything the weapon does, right? It's just not a. It's just like I ever took a regular attack.
Yes. It's just you can't move closer to it. Wow, nice.
That was so bad.
That's
That was statistically terrible.
I like how you re-rolled the one. So
I
you still
know.
got one.
Wow.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Feels bad.
Incredible. Well, my parting
Positioned
gift
as you were, even the poison blows away.
in the wind.
As you just feel the streak of fire go past you, hotter than your forge.
And yeah, I don't think there's really any point in continuing the fight, especially when we understand how massive it is. Like, it's just its neck now. Has its neck and its head fill the entire room.
Much more than that. It's like torso.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's still enormous.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah. But I don't think we were killing this conventionally.
Up to you. What do you do?
Where is the passage left behind?
Stop there. Sorry, I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate. It's up that way. There's a sloping tunnel that runs its way up in that direction. So
I'm gonna assume I can go that way if the target of my fear is mostly his head and his face.
away. It is away from the dragon.
Yeah, okay. I think that's in line.
All right, sounds good. I'll kick it to Wolf now. What do you do?
All right. Yeah. Wolf's gonna.
And you don't
Gonna be
get
like-
to see your hero running away because this creature's so big. But
That's
this is entirely
by
your-
design.
No, he's on the complete opposite side of the sea, but Wolf's gonna look around and be like, "All right, I think we've done all we can here. I think we gotta get out." And is this thing big enough to like run under?
Yes, it is. Don't worry about movement so much, but like if you want to run underneath them, like yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Essentially, I would go. I would pick the ice side because I am not hindered by difficult terrain, and
That's smart.
the mountains are my favorite terrain, so we just kind of.
Now that
Hey,
It's the
He
portal.
has hockey skates that come out and just.
Ooh, yeah.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Mm-hmm. Look at this team.
You're gonna do great.
We're all gonna die. Sounds good. Does anybody have a wish to continue this fight?
I'm just gonna.
Yes, but at the same time.
I am going to attack it being on its head, and then I'm going to use an action, well, free action if I can, to pull the spear out, and then just try to slide down the back. So if my attacks count as continuing to fight it, then whatever.
Roll an athletics check to see if you can rip the. You're talking about the javelin that Scud had thrown.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can go ahead and try to pull that.
How's that?
Okay. How about that?
Nice.
I'll say you pull a little something extra with a crit.
Ooh.
But what it is, you'll have to determine topside. It's going too fast. You don't even notice. You just like rip this whole shaft of like just thin ice. Little bits of it have flaked away, almost as though it like pierced the javelin and ripped those pieces away and formed something new. But you now have an ice javelin in your hands. It's almost too cold to touch. But you do so. Roll your attacks as well. Because Dai will attack and fly forward to grab Trixie and fly her up the tunnel. Jesus, bro.
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh,
1-8 though.
almost. Roll on the table.
Rip its head off.
Kill its
Yeah,
soul.
just-
At 38. Can only attack or move on its turn until the end of my next turn.
I know what
And
it's
max
gonna do.
damage.
One of
20
Good amount of
20
damage.
damage is my max.
Well,
3 of
which
it's poison.
side do you attack? Fire or ice?
Ice, because I'll be on that side.
Sounds good.
Damn.
As you crunch your fist into the ice side, you actually find more purchase here. You feel like you cracked something solid and like fractured something. And when you punch into it, it not only doesn't resist your punch, it feels like it actually did a lot of damage to it. More than you would have expected.
Cool.
So, but you skate on.
Yeah, I'm gonna just slip down the backside. Like,
Down the
slide
backside.
down.
For posterity, the Spear of Lathander skates along the ice side, but Kazai is more concerned with getting Trixie out and will move forward and back. Does anybody else have anything they want to do before you leave this area?
I'll just shout to see if I hear Cronash.
It's almost a roll a perception check.
I'll be like, Cronash, do you live?
It's almost impossible to hear over the not the baying, but like the roars of the dragon, just like like the sheer amount of wind and force of like removed elements is just too loud for you to hear. So, all right, then I will say we move forward. Unless anybody else, last call. Anything heroic anybody wants to do before we go?
The only way forward is backward.
Correct. Very well. Let me move you all to the world map for now.
Yeah, I was like, Umlau can fly, so he just casts fly on himself. And
I had a feeling you'd all make it. Ed, are you on the world map or no?
I see world map, yes.
Okay, excellent. I don't know if there's music playing. There should be, but
It has stopped.
I don't see you.
I hear nothing. Oh, there it is.
Okay, there. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I hear it now.
you come topside
Gilead
to a
burns.
Ilya,
burns. Gilead burns. That's a joke to me. you come topside and see in the immediate area this place is on fire. This is not the right music I thought it was.
So sad.
It is
It is
campfire memories.
Aha.
Mhm.
Anyone want to take a long rest? You see flashes of arcane energy all throughout the city. There are things that are circling the city and flying around, and there seem to be some sort of defenses on the city that are shooting back at them from high positions. But the city burns. A great shadow passes overhead as another winged creature, smaller than the one you just saw, dives and just rakes the entire area with fire. But you are in the quarry once more, and you need a way out.
I'll hand this javelin over to Scott and say, I think you dropped this.
You have an ice javelin.
Oh, it is actually enhanced.
Man,
It in your hands, it does not cause any sort of harm to you because you resist cold. In the hands of someone like Samaville, it is like causing frostbite to his hands. But you have a javelin of ice.
Let me take that from you, sir. Much obliged.
Now, what is the plan?
Evacuate the city.
I need 2 people to roll perception checks.
I'll try.
I think Trixie's perception is pretty high. If I'm
I agree.
correct.
Trixie and River were the highest, as I recall.
Bud was.
Let me see.
Well, Bud's not here. But I think Trixie and River are
Bottle
higher
three
still.
tonight.
Perception is a +10 for Trixie. Ooh, that's a just really bad rolls. Still somehow roll a 21.
Okay. With a 21, you see people at the top of the quarry. Watch the last episode; it'll be easier to explain to you later. But you see lab workers and other draconic beings like still fleeing this complex. People are still escaping, not just draconic, but like humanoid, elven. All sorts of people are like fleeing this area. If you look back, you just see this big crater of just swirling arcane energy and elements that this creature has just carved a path of destruction into the side of this leaden building. I have got 2 tunes playing.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That is distracting. There we go. Okay. Turning one down. The call to evacuate the city seems late. It seems that whatever has been in your time within the obelisk, the city has already begun to burn. Whatever defenses they do have seem to be initiated, and they are attempting to, like, you just see just sparks of arcane energy being flung into the air, trying to attack these flying creatures. But your immediate thought is escape. What do you do?
The Sky Dancer.
Are the zombies still around?
Roll a perception check.
They should be fighting.
Should be. Yeah. They would be sent on the course to fight.
Would
Whatever's
anyone
going
else
on
like
underground.
to assist him?
What is it? Is it perception?
Yeah. Somebody other than River and Trixie, I'll say.
Umlau.
Sure. That's fine. Okay, with a 13, I will say from the top of the quarry, you can see some sort of skirmish going on like the ground. There's that gate that you guys pass into with the defenses pointing inward toward the obelisk, but there seems to be some like humanoid figures battling up at the gate level. Umlau, with your 13, you can see some of them are undead. The natural defenses of Skypeak have been activated. And in this case, the necromantic district, the zombies have begun attacking whatever force has arrived here.
Oh yeah, mate. They got the dead guys going. We should probably get out of here.
Yeah, you also spot, I would say, Trixie and River looking to the skies, see the gargoyles also dropping in, trying to attack whatever is there. Though you don't get a good grip on who's there. Now, I will say, because the Sky Dancer has a pilot already, is there anyone of the arcane inclination that can contact the ship?
I'm trying to see if I have. I don't have message on anything.
Yeah, I don't have that spell.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I don't have anything to contact anyone.
that is an excellent time to introduce our newest player.
What?
One Ed
What?
has this option.
Nani?
Now, improv with me here,
Okay.
because now's the time for this sort of thing.
Now is the time we improv together.
Umlau gets to meet a new character.
Random civilians, kill them.
Not only that, Trixie,
See you guys.
you, with your highest perception, see and hear somebody that is familiar to you. Someone that you haven't heard from in a long time. But the person who told you where Umlau was,
Umlaut 2.
you hear a voice in your head say, en route to you. You see the Sky Dancer take a hard dive from... Like, it's taking evasive maneuvers through whatever flying creatures are here and moving its way quickly through this area to the edge of the city where you guys are. At the top, at the... I don't know what to call it. It's not the helm, but like where the mermaid figure is. The
bow?
figurehead at the bow, where striking a daring pose is this figure, which I want Ed to describe now.
Yes. So what you see is a elven woman clad in dark, tightly fitting leathers, short white hair, and cold, kind of icy eyes looking down upon all of you. And as the message is coming through, holding her ears and looking directly with piercing eyes in the direction of Trixie, with bow in hand and her eyes just scanning the area, making sure that the landing is clear. But upon her, she wields what looks to be a bow. And what's very striking about the pose that she strikes is that her boots seem to be armed with short
made for walking?
swords that are just refitted stilettos that she uses potentially for tight quarters combat.
Christ.
But this is the individual that you see. She's slightly hooded, but as the skyship comes down, the air will blow it down to which you would see the portrait before you of this seemingly dark elven woman.
Is she a dark elf?
She is.
She is? Okay. Watching the ship come down, I look, and Trixie looks up and she's like, "Oh my god! Sylvia, is that you?"
A little bit of a sparkle will go across her eye as she looks down at the familiar face, um, and through the ear, she whispers kind of wordless words in your direction. But it's calming and it's reassuring. And though potentially brash in delivery, is somewhat familiar. And she just says, "Saving your ass again now, bitch. You owe me one."
Well, I think. Well, this counts, but the last time doesn't count. Especially because this idiot wasn't with me. But okay, sure. We'll talk later.
Still with that silly husband of yours. When will you learn?
Amazing.
Never. I went around the fucking world to find him.
Both of you, inspiration.
Oh.
And if you already have it, give it to someone else.
All right, I give mine to River.
Huzzah, I could use it.
Yeah. Oh, Trixie. Oh yes, I will actually give mine to Ross. Oh wait, Ross already has some, doesn't he?
Yeah, I already have some.
Oh, who doesn't have any? I'll give it to James.
James.
He was very generous.
I have
with his.
inspiration
He
now.
deserves some good karma.
Give it to Yams.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah.
Take care of the yams will take care of you.
Right?
Awesome.
Where's
So-
Saliba?
A rope ladder is descended from the sky dancer, allowing you ascension and escape. And you flee the city forthwith.
I have as we flee the city, I have Sylvia meet my husband and my child, who is also on the ship. Dangerously.
Also on board. Yep. Now, I would like to remind everybody who is on board, right? We have the normal crew, people who are able to create potions,
Tangle.
a tangle, a pilot, Foz, our resident divination wizard, and
Babysitter.
prior character of Daniel, babysitter to Trixie and Umlaut's
And overall,
child.
just mean old man.
Well, Zoom.
No, but he's never wrong.
He's
He's
never
never
wrong.
No, he just
Zoom,
doesn't sugarcoat it.
The galley chef, the what are they? Furbolg, barbarian. Who else is here? Cloud, River's brother, is on the ship still.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
Loaded
he's still
ship.
here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and several others. But where? Well, before I say that, you hear. Okay. Actually, River, you hear a voice, a familiar one, saying, "I yet live, but Sky Peak is fallen. Return to whomever sent you, but the king has much to answer for. I am sworn to secrecy, magically, but the king holds answers
Crone ass.
in his crone ass. He yet lives, but for how long you're not sure. Now he bids you yourselves back to oh shit, where is it? It's
All fallen.
it's the All Fallen, but there was a place.
Done
Brandon,
Hollow?
remind me.
Dunhollow?
Dunhollow. Yes. He bids you return to Dunhollow and whoever sent you. Regroup and confront the king. Now, to you, River, you can impart whatever knowledge you wish and direct from here, but the choice is yours.
So I can.
Nobody else
Can
heard
I
this.
respond to him?
Of course you can.
I'll just ask. I say, well, this is kind of a change, right? He was like all pro king, and now he's suspecting the king. Is what I'm getting from.
Yep.
From this.
And he tells you he is sworn to secrecy magically.
I'll just tell him, like, if you live. Where are we? Dun Hollow?
No, you are here where the Sky Dancer
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Everyone can indicate where the Sky Ship is. Dun Hollow is
You
where you
are
will
here.
live, but
I say, should you survive, make for Dun Hollow. We could use answers as well. Send any survivors. They will be taken care of.
further you get away from Sky Peak, the message you receive is... It almost sounds like it's coming from a long distance. He says, I fear we will be trapped here. Without much repose. There is no way down from Sky Peak. Rally what you can. We will hold out as long as we could. Or we will hold out as long as we can.
What?
I'll just tell the group like that I'm in contact with Kronash. He's still alive for now. And like it sounds like Sky Peak is just fucked.
Can I roll an insight on Trixie could roll an insight on River?
What end?
I kind of want to see, as far as like everything's happened, like River's brother's here and we're headed back to Dun Hollow. He just told us about Kronash, kind of what's going on like with him.
I mean, you can roll an insight check. River, you can roll a d20.
Or generally, I mean, if I don't have the roll, she just ask him.
Yeah,
That's fine. Yeah,
Trixie would
probably
have
a better author.
Okay. Yeah, so Trixie walks up to River away from the commotion after everyone spoke. Are you all right?
River's like looking kind of away, like he can't meet your gaze, and he just is like, I thought we could buy time, but we barely bought any. Maybe that was the timing of it. Seems the timing of all this. Like, basically, River just is extremely, like, with any passive insight you would get, River just seems, like, extremely, like, disturbed and a little broken from what just happened, because he was, like, trying to buy time for people, but it basically just didn't amount to anything, because that... He'll say, like, that thing was just too big to stop.
I don't think we were meant to stop it, to be honest.
He says, I need to find out what that was. For if we are to survive, it must be.
And with that, you know, you've done a lot for me in getting me out of the kingdom, and I know that you guys all want to keep going and fight the good fight, but I have my daughter to look after. Dunhollow is safety for the moment.
River kind of like nods in understanding and says, forgive me, it's too much dread. I do feel brilliantly happy for you that we were able to find your husband again.
Oh, well, I'm glad we found him. You got your idiot back and I got mine back. That's about it, as much as it, sums up to be honest.
I say, take what time you need. Dunhollow could use your skills. Keep them secret.
Well, to really be honest, as much as I'd want to stay, I'm thinking about leaving the idiot with the girl. He hasn't spent any time with her, and I think my skills are much better suited for our antics than his cowardly ways.
Oh. Yeah, that's totally fine. I just thought you would like to spend, didn't you want to spend time with him? Isn't the whole point that you're going to be, well, it's your marriage. I don't want to tell you what to do with it, but...
Trust me, as much time, you guys have spent time with him. You guys know what he's like. He's
This
Umlau.
is the first time I'm meeting him.
You don't know. He's Umlau, and I'm sure after about
Well,
20 more minutes on this, 20 more minutes on this ship, and you'll be ready to be rid of him also. I'm sure he'll be fine in Dunhollow. It's more about keeping him safe, more than anything. Like I said, he's not very smart, so he got pretty lucky making it all the way over here.
Well, if you trust him not to wander off, I suppose you can trust his sense of self-preservation, and for himself and your daughter.
Yeah, he won't have a choice if he's got to watch her, so...
Says, well, we'll be glad to have your help moving forward then.
Let me go tell the kitty guy. I'm sure he'll be happy about it. And she, walks away.
And as he does, River's, warm smile, slowly kind of fades a little bit as he returns and, looks over the edge of the ship back at the city that we're leaving, I'm assuming.
Yes.
We're getting out of here.
Please
You
take
are
us
leaving
home.
the city.
Go deeper!
We turned
You
the
just
ship
see-
around!
You just see faint flashes of color, blues, reds, purples, just arcane fire. It just flashes in the night. You assume from this distance and from this height that it can be seen for miles. Miles and miles. This will not be a secret event. That what has happened to Sky Peak. Does anyone else wish to talk to anyone else?
Zoom will come out. Should be like, hey, what's everyone feeling for food?
You see him now.
No, mate. Cow guy, please make me some delicious food. I haven't had your cooking in so long, mate.
Oh shit, it's Umlau.
Oh, it's me. I need some avocados, mate.
Paul will come out and be like, you will eat what he makes and not anything more.
Old guy.
You have taken advantage of our goodwill long enough.
Umlau, falls to the ground and then slides all the way to the feet of Zoom and Foz.
Fosradine is never wrong. He's been taking care of your daughter.
Man,
And the
that's why I left him here, mate.
Oh, is that what happened? Is that what happened, Foz?
There was an arrangement made.
Oh. Okay, well I'm less mad then.
Yeah, mate.
Anybody else? Any other food requests?
thought I just abandoned my child, mate? Never. Except for this one time.
Though it would do well for one to take responsibility instead of giving that to others.
Well,
who may
guess
not
what,
be
mate?
so willing.
Well, guess what, mate? The lady said I have to stay with the baby. That means I get to hang out with you guys all day. We get to sing songs. Loom loo, we got some bad guys. Loom loo, I'm here to stay. Loom loo, I get to sing all day.
As
Your
he must have been
song
singing,
rings.
he goes off and just. What about you, elf lady? Or, what voice am I? What about you, elf lady? You have any
Yes.
fancy type of food you're have a peckering for?
I fancy a glass of wine if you have it.
Oh, I don't cook wine, but I'll cook with wine if you want. I think we have a little bit.
Cook with and surprise me.
Very well. I go down and I'm like, avocado and wine, how am I gonna... And I'll just go begin cooking dinner.
All right. Anyone else?
Got nothing.
Koss has two things. You'll pull Scud aside. Saw what you did, lad. I don't know why you called me master, but you seem to jump in with no effort at all, so... If it's approval you're looking for, you have it.
Well, thank you, sir. I only follow you because of your kindness when we met. You gave me your shield, and I gave you my loyalty, so your approval means the world, so I thank you.
Austin shakes his head. Kid, if that's all it took, then... I don't think you know me that well, but... Just... And he walks away.
Oh, what a softie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, speaking of softy, his last conversation goes to Yule Wolf. He doesn't really stop to talk, but he, in passing, will tap you on the shoulder and just be like, you have good instincts. Keep it up. And move along.
Thanks. I guess. Oh, you're just gonna. Okay. You're
long gone.
not bad in a pinch either, and he's gone. All right, great.
That's it.
That's the angry guy, mate. Always so angry.
Well, if there's nothing else, then we will move ourselves to Dunhollow, and I will leave that for next time. It's plenty late. I appreciate you guys for playing. I appreciate you guys for trying, and entertaining me. All the same. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. We will come back next time, and we will decide if we are going after the king or something else.
Cool.
But
Thank you.
the last thing I will leave you with is there is a stowaway on board.
Hey.
On Shade Volstek has come with you.
Do we
But that'll be
notice?
for next time.
No,
It'll be for
okay.
next time. It's late enough.
Okay.
We got to cover a lot of ground.
good.
So, I hope you guys
Welcome, Ed.
enjoyed. Ed,
Sir.
welcome. I'm sorry I
Why-
couldn't get you more.
Why did we do that
Okay.
fight? We should have had you join sooner because that was so cool. Anyway,
Oh, it's okay.
I thought we were going to get. I thought we were going to get way further in a different direction, but you know, hey, we're here now. So
That's what happens.
You know,
It's
it
okay.
happens, and
I
we're here
understand.
now. So.
But we
Yeah,
will
no,
face
happy to be
our
here.
enemy.
Brandon's surprise return.
Yep.
I thank you.
good
I
to have
bless you. Thank you for coming and sealing that gap I had that I didn't know what to do with. So,
It's alright. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
all right, guys,
Yes, sir.
and have a great week. We'll see you next time.
Cool.
Bye. Bye.
you. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Do we level up?
N-